eventually coaxed me back into the car with a trip to Radio Shack. She knew I was nervous, so she came up with an interesting distraction.
Baby, how about we play a card game?
I suppose. Can I make it science-based?
Sure.
I'll say an element starting with A, then you repeat that and add one starting with B.
I don't think I'll get very far.
Great, then I'll win. Aluminum.
Okay, you said A for aluminum. B is boron an element?
Yes.
It was the beginning of a new tradition, one that would eventually bring countless hours of joy to Leonard on our drives to work. Much like my mother, he never beat me.
I don't know an element that starts with D.
I win. That was fun. Round 2. Argon.
TBS, TNT, and True TV celebrate
Woo.
Pride.
Hello.
Dun, da, 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 the fearless leader. Woo.
Hello.
We're just singing our praises. Just kidding. Saying our praises.
Okay, let's see here. I'm still trying to get the screen loaded on.
Ah. Any word from Miss Raina?
She said she's going to get on as soon as she can.
Ah, okay. As long as she gets on.
The good news is it's summer for her.
Yeah, it makes it even better, I guess, you know.
Well, that means she doesn't have to worry about homework or school for a while.
That's very true. Very, very true. Unless she had to go to summer school, which I don't think she does, so she'll be good.
She lives in Vegas, though, right? No. She lives in California.
Oh, good. California.
Yeah.
Good goodness.
Vegas is not a place. Vegas is not a place to raise a child.
Yeah. I would probably never want to raise a child in Vegas either.
This is
the big problem with Vegas is everything is available to the kids you can imagine at an early age.
Yeah.
So
that's not right.
Yeah, it isn't. They can get anything they want at an early age, so Vegas kids can run a little wild.
Yeah, kids be super wild and. Oof.
Alright, we're back in the world of Final Night. Okay. So let's see here. So as we last left off, Samuel is still stuck in his outhouse, trying to get the door open. And let's see, we are over here, and everybody is over here.
And the funny thing is, even if Samuel tries to blame us, none of us have ice powers.
Okay. So, alright, so you guys, I believe, was upgrading your armor and weapons?
Well, me not yet, because I have no weapons to upgrade.
What about armor?
I've only got 140 lunar yet. Want to wait until I get a solid 200, that way I can upgrade everything to 50 at once.
Okay. How about you?
Well, I have, 2 katanas, and I was thinking about maybe upgrading those.
Okay. So
I have 175 lunar, so.
So, how much would you like to spend for each, for like damage?
Bare minimum of how much per again? How much per weapon again? I don't remember.
Somehow I got kicked out.
1 lunar per point.
Yeah, it's 1 lunar per point.
1 lunar per point.
Okay. Each weapon and armor starts off with 10, and then you add on to that. Weapons max is 200, and armor max is 500 each.
Excuse me. 175. So 75
For some reason,
so...
it's upgraded twice, so I'm gonna delete one of these. Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. You guys able to see okay? Okay.
Nope.
It says close stream.
Close stream.
Okay, so... Oh gosh, don't tell me I have to... find out what's up again.
Yeah,
Yep.
for some reason I
Don't tell me I
had
have to...
I had double screen for some reason.
You have to reopen the screen.
Yeah, reopen it. Or do I?
Yeah, you do.
I do? Okay, I'm gonna exit out. Okay. And let's go here. Let's start it up again. Again. Okay. Okay. Oops. Go up here. Gaming. And share screen. That one. And go live. Okay. You guys able to see it okay?
Now I can.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Back.
Right on, right on. Okay.
Some... Maybe start out small, like maybe 10 lunar per sword, I guess.
You can. That would give you 20 on hit on. So on your attacks, if you, oh, are you dual wielding, by the way?
Oh, I have that dual wielding thing.
Yeah.
I always
when
thought that would be...
Yeah. So when you attack, then you would do 40 damage.
Okay, so I'll just minus... So it would be, what, about 20 lunar I lose? Negative... Oh, that pin doesn't want to work right now, you bastard. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take 20 lunar away.
Okay. So Alex goes over and he works on it. Ping, 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 ping. And then he comes back and he hands you sharper katanas.
Ooh, smooth to the touch.
Yes. Okay. Alright. Okay. And let's see here. Let's see. I think it's just you and Hugh right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Zen will
Lucky
be.
me.
Yeah, Zen will be with us in a little bit here.
Ah, snap! Here she is. Oh, here comes
speak
trouble.
of the devil girl.
Here comes trouble.
Awesome.
Aw.
I am back.
Hello.
I am here and ready.
Speak of the devil girl. She
The
comes
devil
when we
girl.
talk about her.
I am
Thought
a
I was
devil.
a devil girl. Shit.
So,
I'm a
I'm
devil.
just a devil person. I
right,
was born the devil. Just kidding.
right now we're getting upgrades. Are you spending any of your lunar for armor upgrades? Zen?
I already upgraded them last
nice.
time.
Yep. Okay. All right. And so Alex smiles and pleasure doing business. Yep. And so, okay. So where do you guys go?
Get another
Hold on, just a
job?
moment.
I don't know. We'll get into some trouble. I'm still hoping to bargain with Raina about that ring she's got. You know, I don't want to like try to jack her or something. You know. I got a man to get, you know, to win. You know. He's my trophy, and I expect to get him at the end of the game.
Well, I mean, the ring I have though just changes the gender.
Yeah, that's the point. We're gonna turn Mrs. into Mister. Yeah, let's see if he'll go gay all the way just for his wife, and he turns into a guy.
Remember, it's not homicide, it's a happy little accident.
Yeah.
This
Total happy little accident.
Or threaten to kill her if he doesn't like divorce her. I don't know.
That would be funny to see that guy just go ape shit over that.
Right? I need like love potion too. Oh.
So where are you guys going?
I mean, I might as well just chill in the cafe or whatever for now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's go let's go get a drink or something. Celebrate our first victory or our first whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys go over. And
Yeah, let's go get a brewski.
enter the tavern.
Ow.
Hugh, are you joining them?
Aw.
Now, I think I'm gonna go to the church right now.
Okay.
To the church.
I don't
You're
need
gonna go torture.
Oh, so I can tell him about Samuel being locked in his porta potty.
Oh, yeah, he's doing
So
the right
you're just
thing.
gonna go
while we,
torture
like,
him?
go to-
No, I'm gonna tell the priest he's locked in there.
He has to be the good person. Oh, by the way, Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, by the way, Ice Ghost locked him in the porta potty. I'm not gonna tell him I summoned it.
No, you don't need to. I mean, nobody needs to know right now.
okay. So you enter, and there is a red-headed lady that is smiling
At the
And-
church?
at you two. I'm doing Zen and Vanika first. Vanika and Zen, what do you do? She comes forward and she's smiling at you guys.
I shall order
Well.
chicken.
Huh?
I want chicken.
Chicken.
Wait,
Chicken
you're
sounds
saying
good.
that to this redhead that's right here?
I don't know.
Oh,
Say,
wait.
hey, lady, get us a couple of brewskis and a chicken. Two chickens,
She
please.
looks at both of you guys and she goes, I'm not the bloody waitress.
Aw, fuck.
She's over here.
Well, where is
Go
she?
fuck.
Yeah. And Harmony runs over and she goes,
Whoops.
yeah. She goes, oh, yes, I'm the waitress, not our guest here.
We're famished. We need chicken and some brewskis ASAP.
Yes, and yes.
Okay. All right.
Get it
so,
quick and
yep,
we'll tip ya.
Yep. So she goes in the back. She goes, so what are you two lasses doing here? I hope you know
Pick a
good.
fight with you.
Huh?
Well, I don't know. Getting food, taking a break.
Kicking
Also
back,
plotting
relaxing our
to,
legs, and
Plotting to help someone win their man.
hell yeah, it's all
Ah.
about love, baby.
Some guy troubles, eh?
Oh yeah,
More like women troubles. We need to get rid of one.
oh yeah,
She-
that too.
She shows that she has a nice wedding ring on her finger.
Uh-oh.
She goes,
Where
yes.
it better not be. Is this the missus of freaking Alex?
I'll be like, oh fuck my life right now.
So, who is the lucky guy that you are into?
Just somebody that's,
just some blacksmith.
Uh-oh. Oopsies.
I thought that the
Just had it
blacksmith
look-
is
Not
Yeah,
giving
married.
yeah.
any names.
I
not
thought that
giving
the
any
blacksmith
names.
is married.
No,
You're
really?
talking about Alex.
I didn't
are you
know
not?
that.
Talking about
Could
a
be.
different one. Not necessarily that one.
I don't think
Oh,
there's any other one, but
not good to Not good to tell lies, you know. Oh wait, actually, did you get Silver Tongue?
Yes,
Ah,
I
okay.
did.
Okay,
I
so
believe.
she believes you. She goes, yes. Yeah, there's other black, Smiths. There's other Smiths around. Yes.
Hmm. So,
Yep, for sure.
I point at her ring, and I'm just like, so, who's the lucky guy?
That's what I like to know.
My beau and I have been married for a very long time.
Yeah, who's the beau?
So, can
Who's
you
the
repeat
lucky
your name
man?
again?
Okay. I forgot his name. Shoot. Anyway, he's
Someone unimportant. Not important.
well, actually, he is important. He's
damn it.
he's the voodoo angel, and she's an angel
Oh,
on it.
nice.
Um,
Awesome.
I forgot his name. Anyway, she goes. She describes him as he's a black guy that has a white skull on his face. Like the white top part, and he wears a black top hat.
Why the dudes sound like the freaking voodoo guy from Princess and the Frog?
Because
Right?
because the guy from Princess and the Frog is the villain is actually based off of him, but he's actually a good guy
Yeah.
in it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you bitches up to now?
I'm still
on
kicking back and
and
sips on a drink.
she does a whole bunch of other
get
cussing. And goes,
shit-faced.
now you're talking. Yeah, come, have a seat. Let's have a drinking contest.
Drinking contest. Shit, I'll drink you under the table, bitch.
Oh,
Bring it
really?
on.
So you guys going?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Alcohol doesn't affect me.
Okay. So
I'm
you guys
literally a
I'm
drunkard,
have a
game.
seat.
so
And so she's drinking. I'm gonna have to have you roll a d10 for me.
me.
Both of
No,
us?
no, the one that's drinking.
Who's drinking for?
Or are you also drinking, Zen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Okay, so
Yep. And they come back with your meals and your drinks. So she gives you yours, Oh,
if
she
you're
goes,
that,
oh, you want more after all that you drank and ate? Yes. Give me some more.
I can.
woman. Okay.
I can't fucking do this. Why can't I do
Give
this?
me a quick moment.
Okay. So
How do I do this
it's
rolling thing
explanation-
again?
In the
Explanation.
in the mat area, you roll exclamation
That's
mark, lowercase r,
R.
space,
Mhm.
and
Then
then
1d10.
Yeah.
Good thing I remembered.
That's what I. Yeah, so that's gonna.
And
I'm gonna-
I just have the command copied down, so I could just paste it.
Yeah, I should do that shit too. Oh well. Why the okay,
You forgot the
I
space.
am- Yeah, I'm like really retarded right now, so give me a minute.
So you guys are in fate.
Well,
fate
I
mode?
rolled a 10,
Okay.
so.
All right.
Oh my, I'm so embarrassed right now.
Oh my god! First drink that
I'm
you do.
drunk.
You know
I'm
Back
fucked
to the
up,
Future
yeah.
Part 3 with the dog.
Oh, Lord.
You are the freaking dog right now. You're like,
Yeah.
I could drink you underneath the table, and you drink
Yeah,
your,
I'm
first,
already
your
fucked.
first
I'm
sip,
already
and then you
fucked.
just fall. And she goes, ha, lightweight. And you're doing pretty good.
I rolled a 10. I rolled a 10, so,
Yep. She likes
That should
you.
have been mine.
She goes, at least you didn't pass out like your friend there. Would you like to try
I
some
never
of?
pass out.
Would you like to try some of my special stuff?
as long as it's not poison, bitch.
This kind of poison. So,
Kind of poison. Mm.
yeah. So you're passed out. You're knocked down unconscious. There. Okay. So you try it. I need a 1d10 from you, and it's not for alcohol of being passed out. It's for something else.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
passed
Em.
out.
Yeah, she's
Got
she's
4.
passed out.
4.
You got a 4?
Yeah,
You,
it's not too
you
bad.
Drink it, yeah, you drink it, but all of a sudden, from the tip of your tongue, and it goes all the way to the back of your throat. All of a sudden, there's like a fiery burning sensation, and so now your
Can I
mouth
blow
is on
fire
fire.
at the... Can I please blow fire at the other person? Please. I want to.
You can. So you blow fire.
Yes.
Actually, let me see if I can do a little special effects here. Let me see what would be good. What would be good?
An enemy.
Let's try this. Okay, yeah. So you go like boosh, like that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Please
Yep.
tell me her face burned to heck.
No, she's laughing at you, and there's not even a singe on her face. She goes ah, and so now your mouth is on fire, and so you are suffering in pain right now.
Rip.
Here you go. Don't be a wuss. And so she hands you another a drink. So you drink it down.
Well, let's say that I'm not... But my character isn't crying, though. So, technically, she's not being a wuss.
Yeah. Well, you're in pain though, and your face is actually showing that you're in pain. It's really really hot. I mean, it's like ghost pepper. It's like drinking ghost pepper juice. That.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
The fact that my character isn't dead from that.
Yeah. And she's
That's
like just drinking
surprising.
it like normal. She goes, you're fun.
Mm-hmm.
Stole my thunder.
Yeah, you're still passed out, like drooling, like right there. She goes,
Can I just mumble under my breath? I'm gonna get you, fucker. Oh.
maybe I should tell you this little tidbit, since you're still awake, unlike your friend here. So, do you want to know the little tidbit?
Sure.
She,
bitch.
she goes over and whispers. she whispers into your ear. She goes. She says, the Prince of Darkness is considering of coming after you guys.
A Prince of Darkness.
Yes.
That sounds interesting. Sounds like it would be fun.
Yeah. The thing is that
As long as I can get a hot date. Just kidding.
him and the Shadow Master, they're doing a little pack. And if you guys do not get friends, it might get turned ugly.
Shit. Great.
So we have to befriend the Prince of Darkness.
Well, that is one of your options. Because the thing
We
is,
have
is
that
you've
ring,
already
so
made
we could go to
you've already
those
made
people.
Well, you're knocked out.
I mean,
so,
the jewel.
you're knocked out. You're
Well,
drilling.
how chill is the Prince of Darkness? If he's chill, then sure, why not?
Well, if you're willing to do a blood authoring, then maybe he will hear you out and might
Alex's
switch sides.
wife.
Blood offering.
Just kidding.
Can it be the blood of anyone?
Like Alex's wife.
Maybe one of a virgin. But then I would have to kick your ass
Damn it.
because I don't care for any innocents getting harmed.
Damn it.
If you catch my drift.
Damn it.
But I'm giving you the heads up.
What if the woman is not innocent? What if Alex's wife isn't innocent? What if she's done some sin?
I thought it was another. Oh, I thought it was another Smith, not the Smith. You told me. Wait, that was
we
a
just want
lie.
to get rid of.
Oh, you're very good at
we just-
lying. Oh.
Like we just want to get rid of her because she's annoying.
Oh.
She's
So
in the
it's not-
way of true love.
So it's not because your friend here has fallen fancy of the muscular one. Is that it?
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
She goes over and lifts her head. Oh yeah, I can see this one can win over Mr. Handsome. and then puts her head with a little thud. Boom. Well, anyway, so yep. I just told you what you needed to know. That there's 2 very strong, powerful enemies. Well, actually 3, because your friend here pretty much ticked off another third party, which is Baba Yaga.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. So just letting you know what your friend did. Anyway, take care.
Yep.
And so then she leaves.
What the fuck did you take off?
Harmony comes over and goes, "Wait, your friend ticked off Baba Yaga, and you guys also have as enemies the Prince of Darkness, Vlad the Impaler, and the Shadow Master? Oh, this is not good. You guys definitely need to get some allies real quick." Okay.
How in the frick?
And we are
How
going
in
over
the
here.
hell?
Okay, so Hugh.
Yep.
Okay.
I have no idea what they have done, by the way.
Yep. Okay.
So I ticked off Baba
How in
Yaga.
the hell did you do that?
That's what I like to know. What the hell did I do wrong?
Would you like to
What-
know
was
out
it
of character
because
or find
you're
out
after
in character?
Yes, out of character, please. How did I? Is
Okay.
it the fairy moment with
Yeah.
the fairies or what?
You
Because I disrespected the fairies on
yeah,
accident.
you stepped and crushed. You destroyed the fairy ring, and
Oh,
yeah.
no. I
messed
didn't
with the
realize I
fairies.
destroyed it. Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, you stepped
Yeah,
on one of the
I'm
mushrooms.
fucked.
Why didn't you apologize?
She was running for her life because the Buggin was chasing her, which is the guardian of the fairies.
And I was
Okay, so
screaming
are we gonna
like
have
hell.
to go and
Yeah.
apologize to the fairies to chill things out?
Yeah.
Well, that is an option, and
Give him a
yeah,
gift
Baba Yaga.
basket of flowers.
Baba Yaga is like the overhead of the forest. So
Yeah, we
if
don't
she's
want
in
to
a bad
piss her
mood,
off.
yeah, if she's in a bad mood, then yeah, bad things happen.
Big trouble. Very big trouble.
Okay.
It's probably her who sent
Damn it,
that.
Monica.
It's probably
I know.
her who sent that bull with the acid poop.
The Bonnekin. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bonnekin that shot. But the thing was, is actually
Yeah.
that was actually random, and that she accidentally kept going and bumped into the Bonnekin. So that wasn't even that was not even Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I couldn't see, and I just bumped. I just
Yeah.
harmlessly. I mean, I just accidentally bumped into him.
So so far, Baba Yaga is watching you, but she's trying to figure out if she should destroy you or not, kind of thing.
Oh,
Well,
goody.
guess we're gonna have to prove ourselves because Monica.
Yeah, my bad luck.
So you entered the church, Hugh, and Father Knight says, greetings, Hugh. How can I help you?
Well, Samuel got locked into his outhouse by an ice ghost.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna go and get him taken out of there. Thanks for letting me know.
He's having a bad day.
He usually brings it on himself. Well, thanks for letting me know. Oh, by the way, I had a question. Would you and your friends, by any chance, be interested in getting some spectral weapons? Because
Yes.
I've been noticing that there's been a. You're not even in the area right now.
I don't care. That sounds awesome.
So he says that
Wish I could
he
say
goes-
yes.
he goes
You're knocked out.
yeah. He goes. There has. I've noticed that next door haunted mansion has been getting restless with the spirits, and so I was thinking that if I give you guys spectral weapons to own, that maybe you can have you and your friends go over and deal with
Just
them.
need some coffee.
Yeah. I technically speaking,
Sounds
if I got a spectral weapon from him, I'd be handing it to summon monsters and getting it back after they disappeared. But yeah, I think one of them uses 2 katanas and one uses a gun.
Okay. I'm gonna work on them right now. come by in a little bit, and I will hand
You
it to
double
you guys.
pistols.
So
Oh,
he,
double,
so he goes.
double
in-
pistols.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he starts going to work. He
Sisters,
takes
trouble
out
is-
he
sisters,
takes
oh,
out like
It's-
a broken. He takes out like a broken.
Olsen twins. Just kidding.
Like he takes out the wielding
English
part,
said no.
the wielding part of the blades, and like the hilt, and he starts focusing, and he's channeling his soul energy into it. So okay,
Cool.
so where do you go, Hugh?
Well, I'll go to the bar. They'll be there sooner or
Throw
later.
up.
Yep.
Like throw up.
Okay, earning an audience with Vlad isn't going to be too hard. I could even give him some of my own blood. If he wants blood
Nice.
sacrifices, if the three of us all give him our blood, that should settle him down.
All right.
Oh,
so,
there's an idea.
So you walk into the bar, and you see passed out on the table with drool like dripping off the side. You see Vanika, and you see your friend here, and
I'm just chilling.
yeah, she's just chilling. Oh yeah, she's over here, and yeah, okay. And Harmony comes up to you and goes, "Would you like anything here?"
Well, I was figuring. Well, we got spectral weapons coming, so I guess we could wait. But I don't drink anything but water.
Okay, I'll get some water for you. And so she goes, and then a little while bit, she comes back here and she hands you water.
Let's just say a drunken healer is not a good idea.
It might be funny as hell, though.
Okay.
It would.
If you've ever seen
To see
Vox-
him randomly summoning some kind of baby spirit.
All right.
if you've ever seen on Amazon, they have the Legend of Vox Machina in the bar fight. The healer accidentally pukes into someone else's mouth.
Oh, ew!
So Vanika, you start to wake up, but groggy, and I need a 1d10.
Fucked up.
I need a 1d10 from you.
From me?
Yes.
And I'm back in business. Oh, and I did that shit again,
This
didn't
is
I?
a
You
essence.
son of a...
This is a essence
Give me a
check.
minute.
Just space,
I'm being retarded again.
space, and then copy.
Yeah.
Space one
A
Okay,
d4,
four? Are you
lowercase
fucking
r,
kidding me?
space 1d10.
Yeah, I got a 4, so
You got a
that's
4?
a tad bit better.
You
4.
groggily get your head up, and you see that your friend Hugh's there, but you also see that he brought his other two twin his triplet brothers, and yeah, so you
Oh,
see one on
Lord.
there and one
Oh.
there, and all of a sudden you upchuck onto his foot.
Well, I can see somebody's not going to be driving for a while.
Yeah, do you step back or what? Do you
Yeah.
step back? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Harmony goes
Why did
and she comes over with a cloth and she wipes up your feet for you. Here you go.
There's the guy under the. I have an idea. There's the guy under the table.
Yep.
What about him? I already upgraded my guns.
I'm going to knock on the table.
Okay. So
Alright then.
I have others.
all right. So you go over and you knock on the table.
Yeah.
Yes. What is
Can
it?
we just like have my character go use the restroom?
Okay. So you go use the restroom. All right,
Yeah,
So
sure.
this will be the restroom area. And
Okay.
as you're using the restroom, so do you go to the bathroom, or what
Yeah.
are you doing? Okay. And
Go
so
to the bathroom.
so do you go up to the sink where there's a mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Hold on a
swear,
minute.
if I see a monster in it, do I get to kill it?
Let me see. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, There she is.
Uh-oh.
You look in the mirror, and coming out of the mirror is, or more lines not coming out of the mirror, right in the mirror. You don't see your face as you like, because you probably like splash your face or whatever. When you look up, you see not your face, but the face of a sliced up, really nasty, evil-looking woman with a dagger, and she's like going, ah! And she's coming at you.
Ah, yes. So do I get to roll to do damage?
Not without a spectral weapon.
Yeah, you
Just-
you shoot it and hit the mirror, and yeah, okay. So she is going to. All right, here. Let me see.
Where the hell?
10. She swings and misses at you. This is your chance to run away. Are you going to run away, or are you going to try to fight her?
I guess I'll run away. If it's a ghost and I can't fight it, what's the point of even trying?
Okay, so you run out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. What did?
And then just have me saying "Holy shit" all the way back to the bar.
Okay. She goes. Harmony goes. What's wrong?
There is a spectral ghost with a dagger in the bathroom that just tried to kill me.
And she comes flying through the wall, and Harmony sees her. Mitch hops over the freaking bar, and he's running over, and he is going to one. Okay, 1d10. He is going to punch, and he punches her in the face and sends her flying back through the wall. Ah.
Wait, so is
thank
Mitch
you.
part spirit or something?
Do you ask him, or what?
Yeah, I asked him that.
Okay, ask him.
Hey, Mitch, are you part spirit or something? 'Cause, pretty sure that normal people can't touch a ghost.
Well, the thing is that the good father, he made me some brass knuckles that have a little bit of spectral in it, so I'm able to punch any ghosts. If you ask,
Interesting.
then he's probably able to make weapons for you guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's already making spectral weapons for them.
You can tell everyone that.
Yep.
Might as well fill us in on what happened.
Yep.
The Birdman just knocked the snot out of her.
Yep.
I'm wondering, can ghosts hurt one another if they don't have spectral weapons?
I haven't actually ruled on that. What do you guys think? Do you think a
I'm
ghost
sorry,
would
repeat that question?
Do you think that a ghost would be able to attack another ghost without having
I'd
special
say
weapons?
yeah. If they're technically of the same particle
essence?
being, then they should be able to touch each other.
What do you think, Vanika?
I think it makes sense.
Well, the reason you can't kill a ghost is because they're supposed to be attached to the astral plane. If both are attached to the astral plane, wouldn't that negate that?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so Spectre will be able to take out Spectre. Physical, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense that would be possible.
But you also can't kill a ghost, but you can hurt it bad enough that it leaves this realm until it reforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Harmony says that was Bloody Mary.
Bruh.
Figures.
I'm just like, oh. what? So I'm just like, oh, well, damn it.
Okay.
Like, I've already dealt with her in my world. I don't need to deal with her here.
Let's see here. Vanika, what do? You just woken up after losing a drinking contest with the gal.
Well, I'm so
I have to start
like
questioning
messed
where the
up
hell
right
she is.
now. Like, what the hell just happened to me? Like, hello, and I may need some coffee or something to really, come
Okay.
back to life here.
It will be 1 lunar. So you want me to get you some coffee?
Yeah. I'll
Okay. So she
give you
take.
a damn lunar.
Thank you. And so then she goes and she gets some coffee and she comes back and it's a nice big mug of coffee for you.
Guzzle it down. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Alright.
shit right there.
And Hugh, Frank is looking up. Goes, oh, was one of those scary ghosts there?
Yes.
Oh man, Mitch took care of it, right? Yeah, I did. Don't worry, man. Don't run away. Okay. Frank goes.
Frank's just a scaredy cat, isn't he?
He's underneath the table. What do you think? And he's about like right there. All right. So Frank's looking up and goes, so what can I do for you?
I was, actually, I wanted to talk to you about something else. I wanted to pick up some more rations.
Okay. How much rations do you need?
I'm trying to get a week's supply of food and water.
Okay, week supply. So let's see here. Okay, week is like so. Let me figure this out. So, okay, so if there's a week's supply, so 7 days times 3, right? Because there's three lunching. I think that's how it would work. So 7 times 3, so 21 lunar.
Alright.
Will that do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got you give him 21
If
lunar.
only
and he
food
gives you,
was that cheap in real life.
Yeah, he gives you the rations. Okay.
Right.
Was there anything else you need?
Nope. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys. And so he goes back underneath the table and he disappears.
Honestly, if only food was that cheap in real life.
Right. The world would be like without food.
But
You
no,
got your
we have
little
to like,
Yeah.
just for a week's worth of food is probably, depending on the store you go to, is like
Right.
$100.
Or
I get
more,
by
yeah.
with between $45 and $50 a week, but I live alone.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about like if you have like a family with you,
yeah,
Yeah.
I live alone
then
too.
it's like 100.
One thing that helps, Winco Foods is the cheapest grocery store I've found.
Yeah, that's what my parents tend to go to.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Samuel
go
Hims-
is more bigger quality too. It's bigger stuff, like warehouse big.
Samuel Hims staggers in and he's like, I've been stuck in that outhouse all day.
You know what that smell is? I thought I smelled bad from throwing up. Ugh.
Man's stinky.
Dude, shower
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, shower for sure.
First I eat, and he shoves you off to the side as he goes over to Harmony. I need some food, Harmony. Okay, I'll get you your regular. And so
This
he
isn't-
goes,
It's
and-
like, dude.
You know,
And he
can I just
goes
like
and
hold a
he's-
gun to him and be like, no, shower.
he goes and sits.
Offending me with his looks and smell. I am out. Like, I just can't stand this shit. Like, I don't even want to look at the dude right now, let alone smell him.
Oh, do you leave the tavern or?
Nah, I'll just be turning and looking the other damn way. I don't even want to see his ass right now.
Yeah.
I look at Samuel and go, this is not the first time this has occurred, is it?
Alright, she comes back and gives him his meal, and he eats near the fireplace. He doesn't even want to look at you guys either. So.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I
Anyway,
want to make the fireplace set his clothes on fire.
okay, so let's see. What talents do you have?
I still have the elemental
Okay.
things that I can do with my bullets and stuff.
Alright. Let's see here. You can shoot past him, hitting into the fireplace to set off a fire one, right? So kind of
Yeah.
like a little explosion. So burst in his
Yep.
face. Alright.
Yep.
So are you going to be moving, or are you doing it from here? Because right now
Doing it from where I'm sitting. I'm sitting at like what? Wait, where am I sitting? Hold
You're-
on. Let me look real quick.
you're right here, and so you're about like right there. Are you able to see the screen? Okay.
I'll back up to the. I'll back up to like a little bit more.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay. Roll.
And then.
So roll and try not to roll a 1.
High number.
Right.
High number.
High number.
Go for the big number.
Big
Ooh,
number, big
5.
Number. 5. You shoot and okay, so you don't hit Samuel, and you don't hit Harmony or there. What happens is you shoot, and it kind of like it almost goes into the fire, but it kind of like ricochets, and it shoots, and it kind of, let's see, so shooting here, projectile, okay, and it goes into the chair, and not Samuel, Mitch comes over and goes, "Can you please not shoot up my place? I would appreciate it."
Sorry.
And he looks really dead serious. Okay, and
Please tell me that Samuel at least looks terrified.
he's looking over at you, and he gives like a kind of like a grin,
Oh.
or like a smirk kind of thing.
I'm gonna beat his ass one day. One day. Maybe not today, but one day.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Goals.
I mean, we might as well go on
Am I feeling
another
better?
hunt.
Like, am I able to?
Oh,
Can you comprehend?
shouldn't
Zen, you
Yeah.
notice that you find one basic item nearby, and 5 lunar, and 1 cursed item, and one armor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because you had your run-in with Bloody Mary. There.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so you guys heading out?
So 5 lunar.
So maybe, do you think we should like maybe try figuring out like a plan to, like, ask for forgiveness for what I
Fix
did?
your mistake. Just fix your
Can I get
mistake.
some advice on that?
Yeah,
Like,
if
if
you
we take Hugh with us, like Hugh is like awesome, amazing, like the sweet little peaceful guy. Maybe he can help me come up with a plan to, make these people realize that and not do that shit on purpose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Wait,
need
what
to take
people?
that. I mean, the little people. The
Oh, yeah.
fairies.
Yeah, no problem. I'll help you with it.
Of course you
Okay.
will, because you're a good boy.
So you're heading over to the fairy circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing, right? Unless we have to try to talk to Baba Yaga, but that may not work right now, so.
No,
What
she'll
armor did I get, by the way?
It's up to you. It could be a helmet. It could be gauntlets. It can be torso or leggings. With the leggings, it comes with boots, kind of thing.
I'll do the leggings.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At max, you get 2,000 with 500 per armor drop. Right.
Okay. For like
So
EXP.
Well, what it is okay. So like, you start off with 10 to your armor, and so it's helmet, gauntlet, torso, like breastplate, leggings,
Mm-hmm.
and so at max you can go up to 500 for each of them. And since there's 4 of them,
Oh.
that comes to a total of 2,000 for your armor.
Okay.
So it starts
Okay.
off with 10. And so you can put it in your lunar, and over time max it out to 500 each.
Are there any benefits from the leggings, like speed, something like that?
No, but there is like magical items you can get over time, and some of them do give you like a quicken increase. So
Okay.
okay,
to the fairies.
All right.
okay. So you guys
To
go.
the yeah.
To the fairies.
Zen, are you going to be following Hugh and
Monica.
Vonica?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Got nothing better to do.
All right.
Right.
And aren't we a
Aw.
team?
Okay.
Oh, are you sad that I'm coming with?
Let me get everything that's gonna. So you guys go walking along, and you come up to mushrooms, and they start glowing as
Yeah.
little fairies are all
Is it-
around.
Okay. I was like, is it a mushroom circle? Because if so, don't step in it.
He did it too. Ah.
Oh, caps
Come on,
lock.
dude. You need a bigger number.
Let's see
No, I did a
here.
4.
Okay.
Wow, I know you did.
Well,
That's not a.
Like, dude, you need a bigger number.
Well, you know
That's not
exactly
a-
where it's at from your last location, so you're guiding the way. So.
Oh, so I don't need to
roll.
roll for navigation.
Yeah, because she's the one who actually stepped in it and had to run away.
So I
she
need to
knows.
do the roll.
No. You know exactly where it is after what happened to you. So,
I rolled a 1, so I really can't find it.
I'm
You're
just here
really-
like, huh.
I could go in the complete opposite direction if you don't show me where it is.
yeah. So okay.
I'm just here just like, oh my god.
All right. So you guys find the fairies, and they're flying
Okay.
about. So do you step up, Hugh?
Yes, and I rolled a 5 for kindness on the fairy.
Okay.
Kindness is the kind of thing, as long as you don't roll a 1, it's mentally fine, it's a heal.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the fairies, they have it where they see you, and they acknowledge that you're there, but they're kind of like keeping their distance a little bit. And
It unca-
you hear like almost like children like voices, and they go, "Oh, it's the one that's damaged my home."
Do-do-do.
Yeah, like I said, I cast kindness on one of them. That will give me bonuses for diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Okay,
you, stranger?
Together with the together with the bonus, I rolled another 5, so that should be good.
Yeah.
My name is Hugh, and I'm a peacekeeper. I'm here to bury the hatchet, so to speak. 5 plus 2, isn't it? So 7.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
That's why.
Can you get something for us?
Yes.
Okay. They look at her, Vanika, and they go, if she gets for us a mushroom that is in the cave, then plants it where she had stepped on the smushed one, then we will forgive her.
And we will set out for the cave and get a perfect little mushroom for the one that you've lost.
Thank you.
No problem. My pleasure.
Oh, okay. So you guys go towards the cave.
Wait, before we go in the cave,
The
we need to
one we've
stop
been
by the.
trying to.
We need to stop by the
Yeah, gotta
priest.
go.
We need our weapons.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Weapons.
All right. So you guys go, and all right. Father Knight goes. Here you go. Here you go. Spectral blade and spectral gun.
Spectral pistols.
Pistols. Yep. Okay. There you go.
Oh,
So should I change dual pistols to spectral pistols, or just add spectral pistols?
It's 2 new weapons.
It's
You're not
two new
replacing.
weapons. Yep.
You're not replacing them. You're just adding it.
Yeah.
So you're.
Okay.
Okay.
And
into
the
your
damage
collection.
they do.
It's 10 on it.
10 damage.
Until they're upgraded.
Yeah, you can pay
Yep.
Father Knight to upgrade.
How much is it to upgrade it?
The same. One lunar.
Just one?
Yeah, 1 lunar per 1 damage.
Can I upgrade it using the 5 lunar I have?
Yeah. Yeah. So you take it back.
Yeah.
Okay. And Father Knight's right in front of you has holds onto it, and his energy starts to glow with it, and now it feels like it's more of a impact on the damage.
Okay.
There you go. And
So
you
it is now at 15?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 15. Okay. So you guys.
Can I, Oh, can I take like well, let's see. I'm at 154 for lunar right now.
Yeah. So
Just,
you can increase.
I wasted
Can I
all
take,
of mine
like,
to upgrade my thing.
Can I take 4 lunar and upgrade that specter blade?
Yeah, you can upgrade it any amount that you're wanting, up to a max of 200.
Yeah, I'll do 4 lunar on the spectral blade.
Well, then that would give
Spectre.
you, let's see here, 14 on damage.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Okay.
14 damage.
So you don't want to
Yeah, that's
spend any more on it?
We need monies. We're broke.
Okay.
Well, I got 100. I have 150 now.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you.
I'm
if you wanna
broke
save
as
it or not.
Save my money up. I don't
I'm
want to
entirely
do too much.
broke on lunar now.
Okay.
Can you gift, or can you like, hey, can you put this on my tab? Can you do things like that?
No. Not
I was
really.
just curious. Just
Yep.
curious, you know.
No, they don't do that for adventures anymore because the last 3 people never came back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much.
I didn't know.
In these parts, travelers tend to die out. So you gotta be careful.
Okay.
The guy under the table is a coward. His whole job is to scour the woods invisibly and save any children who manage to wander in and get them into a pocket dimension of their own.
Yep. To save them. Yeah. Okay. So you guys go into the cave.
Yeah.
Yep. I can cast light. I mean, I already have that ability.
Yeah.
As a
All right. So you're at the entrance of the cave. Okay.
Oh, if you're in the cave, watch out for the battle arena.
Battle arena.
It's something I accidentally did in another playthrough. I turned a doubt into a hope, and now doubts and hope cockfighting is super big in the shadow community.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Okay. So you're right here. Okay, I need you guys to roll a observation check.
Okay.
5.
Ah,
Okay.
Maybe I should have waited that one out a little bit more.
Ah,
Well,
6.
8.
he
8.
got an 8.
Okay,
I got a 5. I'm
So
sucking right now.
okay, so and what did you get, Zen?
I got 6.
Okay, 6, 5, 8. Okay, you guys notice that up ahead you see a figure of a female woman that from the torso up, but downward there's like snakes' scales, and there's snakes that are like hissing in her hair, and you're hearing the hissing.
Oh, Lord Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, what do you guys do?
Keep my eyes down.
I could make the whole place so dark no one can see. Uh,
I mean, I could just like stare at her torso only and not at her head and eyes.
Stare
Of
at
you
her
guys
chest and
who
figure out how
has
big she is.
of you
Just
guys
kidding.
who has Twilight?
I do.
I do.
Okay, how about you, Hugh?
Nope. But since I don't physically fight, I don't think it matters.
So, do you guys want to take her on?
I mean, sure.
Okay. So.
What about you, Venica?
Yeah, we gotta take this chick down. We gotta
Okay.
protect our buddies, you know.
All right.
Gotta
So
protect
what?
our peacekeeper.
Okay. So Vonica, you have first action.
Yeah, I got something for you, bitch. Oh, I have Twilight. Oh yeah, I do. I have it. Okay. And terror and all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, so
I know you have a talent that will come in handy right now.
yeah, I'm just this is like a big moment for me. It's like, wow, Medusa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Twilight. What is Twilight again? Is that
Twilight
the...
is for you to see in the dark.
Yeah, for you to see in the dark, and then I have that other thing, the thing that casts the darkness that no one could see without Twilight.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to
Eclipse.
reflect curses back at their caster now. If I did, she'd be dead by her own power.
You have the talent Eclipse, which will make the
Eclipse.
whole entire room black.
Yeah, and only people with Twilight can see.
Do you want
And
to take a 10 to do Eclipse?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
so
Eclipse.
You raise up your hand, and the whole entire room goes black. And so let me
Rip Hugh, though.
let me check on
He doesn't
Medusa.
fight, so he's okay, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
stepped back.
but wouldn't he have to be able to see us so he could heal?
Ooh.
Sort
Well,
of,
that's a
yes
no.
and no.
That's a no.
If you come to me instead of me coming to you, that might be possible too.
Yeah, we'll just we'll keep you. Maybe we should arm lock him to be on the safe side. Hey, buddy.
Maybe just keep him right behind
Okay,
us.
Medusa.
Yeah, just
She
kind of like hold
has
on to our
poison,
clothing.
special stone curse. Okay, yeah, she has no Twilight, so she's blind.
Yay.
So she,
You would think she would have Twilight if she's a freaking snake, basically.
Right.
yeah. Well, keep in mind that she was actually like cursed with
And
it. She was
the
not.
goddess.
she
Yeah,
was
for being
human
beautiful,
before she was-
princess
True.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, she's
It's not our nature.
she's like looking around, but she can't spot you guys, and her back is turned right now.
I should have taken Wicked
Then
Return. That
couldn't
would
we
have.
sneak around her?
It's up to you.
Could
Do you want to
Could do that.
do you want to grab hold of Hugh and keep have him walk with you?
But if we kill her, what if we get something badass as a reward for killing her?
True. And couldn't we take her head as well? Kind of like how Percy Jackson does? And use it
Perseus,
against
yes.
enemies?
Exactly.
So what do you
So
do?
there are a lot of benefits, but there's also the chance that we'll die.
So
Yeah.
are you
But I
gonna-
mean, I
the
guess-
head correctly.
right now her back's turned. It's up to you. There's two routes you can take. You can try to just
I got a
peacefully,
sword. I
or-
could just try cutting that head off, right?
Yeah, she goes over this way.
True. You would
and
have
she,
to move very silently, though.
she bumps into the wall and she hisses. She's very angry and agitated. She can't find you guys.
She's like, God damn it, it's so dark.
Yep, she's hissing.
Should I attempt to try to decapitate her and
How
see
is
how
she
it
able
works
to
out?
sense our movement?
Well, you guys are staying silent right now. Are you going to be doing any noise?
No, but I
Okay.
mean, like, are there any other ways that she can sense us, like by movement,
Well,
with the
if you
snake tongues?
if you
Because
use
I know snake tongues can be used to locate prey.
yeah well if you use your guns, then there's going to be a flash, and then she'll know your direction. If
That's
you
why
shoot
a
'em.
sword would be better. Hello,
Yeah.
sword.
So are you going to go in and try to fight her one-on-one? Or are
What's deep cut again?
you deep cut on 4 rolls on roll of 4? Instead of doing 1 damage, you do 5 damage.
Remind me after this to at least get like a muffler upgrade. Then I could actually
Yeah,
silently shoot.
silencer. A
So-
silencer. That'd be great.
So you, at current, you guys have an option. You can just take Q and go into the room next door, which has like a glow of like light kind of thing. Well, actually, no, it's not with a glow of light because Eclipse is going on. But you can see that there's another room nearby that you can go into.
So let's take a vote.
something
Let's
is
take a
worse
vote
than
right now. Should we stay in killer or move on?
All right, so you guys are getting up close to each other.
Yeah, let's
okay.
figure
Okay.
this out together.
Huh.
What's the best?
And are you whispering?
Somebody's on.
Sure.
Okay, so as you guys are talking it out, I need to roll a 1 observation check for Medusa to see if she can hear your whispers.
We logged in just now.
Someone logged in?
I heard the noise of somebody logging in.
Not from the looks of it. Okay, let me see here.
I messed up. Can I do a reroll?
One a day.
This thing's being dumb.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Medusa cannot hear you guys.
Oh,
so-
wait. I might have an idea.
Alright, so
I
you
might
guys
have an
whispering.
idea.
What do you want? What do you say, Hugh? In a whisper.
I can try to summon. I rolled a 5 for this. I can try to summon one of the nightmares that has a shiny metallic outside, so that it's like a mirror.
Oh, to try
Mean
to.
to try and
try-
get her to turn herself to stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, if we were to cut off her head to use it, then
Yeah,
wouldn't
that
that
won't
part
work.
stay stone?
Yeah, it would ruin her ability if she turns to stone herself.
Yeah, we need that ability.
Yeah.
We just don't want her to
It's
lose
a good
that.
ability to have on our side,
Exactly.
especially if there's like a bunch of enemies at once, like a mob. Then we can use it on the mob, and then we'd get the drop on them easier because they'd be frozen in place.
Can't see. Is anyone else
So-
have a black screen right now?
Okay, but the
No.
No.
Are you having trouble seeing?
Yeah.
You don't.
Damn
oh,
Wi-Fi.
Okay. Let's see.
F my life right now. It's like legit Twilight right now. Legit Twilight right now.
Like in the thing. Let me see.
It's a black.
I'm
it's a black
seeing it.
rectangle right now. I'm blind. I can't see anything right now.
That's weird.
Alt tab to see if you can see Discord. Do you see Discord at least? What? Alt tab. Do you see Discord?
What?
I mean, you could try exiting the call and then rejoining.
Yeah. Try doing that.
Okay.
food.
My wife.
Yep.
I'm using something else for. I'm using my other Wi-Fi
Mm.
router thing right now because the
Yep.
other one's being a jerk.
Or
Yes,
do you
Surprised
want
it's still
Wi-Fi.
here.
Did you want? Did you want to
And
switch?
my Wi-Fi is causing me problems. I can't
Yep.
see right now.
Okay. Did you want to switch to your cell phone?
Yeah, that I came here with my cell phone, like, but it was being a real dick, so I'm
yeah.
using something else right now, and now the picture, you know when you guys said I think someone's trying to log in or whatever come
Oh, yeah.
on, that was me coming
Okay.
back on.
Okay.
So I'm blind as a
Right.
bat right now. I can only hear, but I cannot see. Sorry,
Wow,
guys.
your eclipse is really powerful.
Yeah, the force
So
is strong with
powerful,
that one.
it came into reality. You are now eclipsed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm
technically, you don't
clipped.
need to look at the screen necessarily
Well,
in
still,
order
long as I
it's a
to
can
nice,
hear.
it's
do
a
that.
nice thing to actually see what she's
Mhm.
doing, though. That's the thing.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of like blind right now.
So, what does your group come to for yeah? So, what do you guys say to each other?
Well, I'm gonna summon the.
Definitely, we probably shouldn't do the mirror or the
No.
reflective one
No,
Okay, but
that's
because
a no.
we
Yeah,
could use her
she's
power.
bumping into another boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna summon the creature and keep it with me just in case you guys go down,
Mhm.
and that'll be
Okay, at least keep
that'll,
it hidden behind you, though.
yeah, that'll be the backup plan.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she's now
Because
going
if
this
it's
way,
behind you, then she won't be able to see it.
and boom.
Yeah.
She she goes bumping into the wall next to the door. Yeah. Yeah,
She's
she's kind of like trying to feel her way with her bow out. Kind of thing.
So
Okay, I think using Vonica
Okay.
would be a
yeah.
So
better option since
roll,
she can silently attack.
so you're
I don't have a silencer on my guns yet, so
I could. Is
you're
it
gonna
possible I
I'd get
can
a
use
kill.
some dark magic on her too? Maybe.
okay. What
That's
what is-
silence.
what is your core?
My core is pretty dark and full of.
Hold on. Let's see
Let's
here.
see. What's my thing here? Magic lore, dark thoughts, terror, detect magic, vitals, cold bad blood, summon 2, deep cut.
By the way, sorry if you hear crunching. I'm eating right now.
Aw, where's
Oh.
mine? Just kidding.
Doesn't look like you got your dark core dark CORE yet core.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I did.
Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Okay. You do
Well.
have summoning, so you could probably get like a distraction going while you attack. Did you want to like
Yeah.
summon something?
I can only summon something medium, and I don't know what I can summon.
Oh, I got a distraction. Screaming Jenny. The woman cannot stop screaming, and it's on fire and runs in circles.
But then she would be able to see because of Screaming
Oh.
Jennings' light, and so
No,
she would
because
then...
the darkness spell.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Huh. Okay. That's an option,
Yeah.
right?
So
That's a good
I
distraction.
don't remember what my summon is. I don't remember what my summon is at.
Mine's
so
at 2, but
so you're gonna summon Screaming Jenny, or
would that be a good idea?
it's up to you. You could summon
Well,
something else also.
I feel like it wouldn't be the best option. Maybe something. Do you have anything that can multiply?
Multiply?
What?
No. Not that I know
There's-
of.
If you want to really mess with her, there's always the drop bear. It would wrap around her head, and if it turns to stone, it's stuck there.
But then again, we
Yeah,
won't
but
be
then
able to
we'd
use
have
the
to
power.
get it off.
We
Yeah.
want the
Then we'd have to
power.
get it
We
off.
don't want to
Yeah,
lose
power.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just need a distraction and then maybe
distraction.
Slayer, like
Okay.
Decapitator.
Let's see, my summon is
Or-
I can summon medium.
Yeah, I can summon medium as well.
Okay. So did you want to summon Screaming Jenny?
I don't want to use my full summon up. If I summon 3, I could literally summon a dragon in here.
Yeah. And
That probably wouldn't be a good
that would be overkill.
Right.
What? There we go. Screaming Jenny. Screaming Jenny. Okay. So you summon her? Okay. So you summon her, and she is now running around in circles on fire, going ah, ah! And so now she's aiming to shoot at Screaming Jenny. So you're open to go ahead and attack.
Let's say get behind her.
Yep.
Also, I can't hear anyone else.
You cannot hear me.
Hello?
I could hear you fine,
Hey Hugh.
but I can't hear
Yeah.
Hugh, and I was having trouble hearing
Uh,
Vonica.
Vonica, are you able to? Are you there, Vonica? Hello.
Hello? I'm here. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yep.
Hello?
Mhm.
Yep.
Hello. Okay.
No.
So
Yeah.
you're
I hear you now.
okay.
Y'all
so,
were like cutting real bad.
So Screaming Jenny has been summoned, and she's running around in circles as Medusa's shooting at her. Okay, and so it's your attack, Vonica.
Okay, so
Get behind her.
I'm gonna sneak up behind her very quietly as possible.
Yep.
Don't get too close though.
Roll.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too close, just kinda, cause I'm gonna have a long
Okay,
katana, so
this is
just
gonna-
kinda sneak up behind her.
This is
but
going to
not
be
too
a
close.
cold. This is going to be a cold shot since you're going for the head to slice it off. So you'll have a
Yep,
negative
it's cold
2
shot.
to you will have -2 to your attack, but you have 2 swords to decapitate.
So now I need a
So,
big number.
big
So
number.
do I roll right?
Go ahead and roll.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, not good.
She
You
poofed.
yeah, you swing and she moves away, kind of thing. And okay, she's turning around to look at you, and so are you closing your eyes real quick?
She.
Hello?
There she is.
She's turning around
I
to look
would
at
hear
you. Because your attack failed. Are you going to close your eyes, or what are you doing?
Maybe duck.
Oh my gosh, my attack failed again.
Yeah. So are you closing your eyes? Because she's turning to look right at you.
Oh, my eyes are quickly closed.
Okay.
I would duck
Screaming
as
Jenny
well,
is
to be
going to
honest.
jump.
Close.
Screaming Jenny is going to jump right on top of her. So 1d10, and she fails. She jumps over and ends up falling on her face. Kind of thing. She is now going to try attacking you, as she's aiming because she felt the air current, so she knew someone was trying to attack her, and so she's aiming and shooting at this way. She gets a negative. Let me look at the penalty. Hold on. Let me see here. Whoops. Yeah. I need to look at the penalty chart. Foster. How to play chart. Okay, penalties. Blind. Oh, it's a -5. So, good chance that she will probably fail her.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to the mat.
I'm literally just on the sidelines, kind of just standing, just watching the chaos. Well then.
Right.
And yeah, she gets a 0 because she hits 5.
Yes.
So, okay, so she shoots and it misses you by a country mile. It hits the wall.
Yay.
And let's see.
Ooh.
You have a
Is it
line
possible
of
to pick? Is it possible to pick up her arrows and lunge at her to like stab her?
yeah. You could. Are you doing that for your
I
action?
want to try that.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
go, girl.
All right. So you go over and you pick it up. All right. And
Okay.
all right. What are you gonna do for your action, Hugh? Are you gonna summon something?
Damn,
I already
girl.
did. I summoned that creature that can, cause her to look at herself, but I'm keeping that in reserve behind me.
Okay. All right.
If
I
everything
accidentally hit
fails,
send.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
so,
failure.
let me see here.
um,
I accidentally hit enter
Oh,
when I was
okay.
pasting the roll. Well, crap.
Okay. Yep.
It-
You have the item creature right behind you. Okay. All right.
I'm like,
So Vanika, it's your turn. You hear hissing right in front of you. And let's see. So Screaming Ginny is going to. Okay.
hang
Screaming
on.
Ginny-
I'm gonna go get something to eat and feed the cat for a second.
Okay.
But-
Screaming Ginny is going to run up and attack on the side right here. Her.
I literally accidentally hit send when I was just trying to paste the
6.
roll.
Okay, so she does that.
So the screamer's gonna try to attack Medusa.
Yep. Deals 5 damage to the armor of Medusa, and so Medusa turns around and is attacking Screaming Jenny. You kind of hear that. Okay, I need you to roll a observation check.
Me?
Who?
Vanika.
Son of a
What you got?
4.
4. You can
Damn it.
hear like the echo, but
It's
you
not my
can't
game.
really tell from the echo of the hisses and the screams, like if it's okay to look or not. But you have
Yeah, so I'm not gonna look.
you have an idea that there's some kind of like sound right in front of you. Are you gonna go towards the sound?
Move away from the sound.
Okay, you're moving away from the sound. Okay, so
Yeah.
are you stepping backwards?
Maybe to the side as quiet as I can.
Okay. To the side. All right.
The right side, yeah.
Okay. So, the right side. Okay. All right, Zen. You see that your friend is coming right in front of you. Are you gonna help her
Okay.
guide her to Medusa or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to, Okay, so let's grab Vanika
Okay.
quietly as
You feel
quietly
like a
sprint.
hand touch your shoulder, and is guiding you forward.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'll quickly sprint.
Welcome back.
I'll sort of like quickly sprint quietly over
Yeah.
to the
Let me look at the screen real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you guys are right here.
At least you can look.
Yeah.
Can't
So where she
You're
are.
right
So she's
behind-
right there. Let's
yeah.
go to the right.
So you're going to the right.
And yes,
All right.
behind
Okay.
Medusa.
So Vanika.
And
Vanika.
for me,
Yeah.
okay, so I want to jump on to Medusa and take the arrow and press it against her neck, like pull it. Like, sort of like kind of holding her back while also choking her.
Okay. So it's going to be a called shot, so you'll have a -2 penalty to it.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Roll your
And
attack.
because if I am successful, I want there to be the chance for Ivanica to slice at her neck.
Okay.
So roll.
Yeah. Roll a big one, girl.
7.
You got this.
Yes.
What you got?
I got 7.
7. So -2, so 5. You jump onto her and you stab her in the neck. But
No, it's choke her. Like I pull the arrow like sideways against her to hold her like pull back.
Oh, pull her back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way that Ivanica can have a good angle to slice at the throat.
Okay. So you're pulling her back. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well. Okay. So Vanika, your eyes are still closed, right?
Yeah, but I feel the need to want to open them, I think. I might take a
Well,
chance.
currently
Zen, are you
Medusa doesn't
or-
seem to be facing her, so
Yeah. So Zen, are you gonna tell her that you're on the back and to
Yep.
strike?
Yep.
Okay.
Chance to strike.
Yeah. So you hear Zen say,
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. I'm on the back.
And I'm opening my eyes.
Okay. So Medusa's eyes are closed, and okay, you get one shot at this. So cold shot.
Got the neck open for you. Let's do this.
Roll good.
Okay, I got my sword ready.
Ooh. Well.
People suck today, like me. I just
Let her
I'm
have a
serious-
reroll, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
So
I
what
just
happens
roll
is
again, or-
you swing and a miss as Medusa has picked up and is piggyback riding Zen as they are running and yeah, you're on the back.
Piggyback.
You're on the back and running and boom slams right into the wall as
Nice.
Medusa's trying
That's
to
real, ouch.
yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Okay. So
it.
do you go forward? Because you see
Sorry.
that she's on the back and has run right into the wall. You go forward?
Tell me, is Medusa knocked out? Please.
No. Well, actually, let me roll for it.
Because it would be very good if she's knocked out. Then
No,
that would be an easy strike.
I rolled a 9. No,
Oh
she's
shit,
not.
she got a 9.
Yeah, she's still
Damn it.
still wide awake.
Dang
Jenny
it,
is
she
going
got-
over
she had
and
a 9.
she is going to attack. 10. And she fails and she accidentally
Oh, no,
hits
she got a
you,
1.
Zen.
Oh, God damn it. I was about to say, I was like, if she hits
Your
me,
armor, yeah, your armor gets singed a little bit.
ow.
Yeah. She screams, "Sorry!"
It's fine.
All right. So you guys at least got Medusa pinned to the wall. So.
Yeah.
All right. What are you gonna do
I
for
wanna
your
keep
action,
going.
Zen?
Okay.
spider neck.
Well, if
Excuse
I
me.
have her pinned against the wall,
Ouch.
I possibly couldn't I grab
Maybe
her
cover
chin
her
and pull
eyes.
it back and stab her in the neck
Yeah, you can do that.
with the arrow? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Maybe take some
Something.
cloth or something and cover her eyes, maybe, or
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
rip something, some
I'll
clothing off you and
yeah. So I'll have a handkerchief or whatever in my
The snakes,
thing.
the snakes of her hair like try like nipping at you, but they miss you.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Start hissing.
So I'll take the cloth,
Okay.
wrap it around her eyes,
All right.
and
Roll for success on that, because
Okay.
she's moving around. She's fighting you.
yes,
yes.
Okay, you do it. She's blind.
Okay.
Go girl.
Do
And then
you step out of the way,
I
or
would
what do
stab
you do?
her. I would say stab her
Okay.
right in the neck
All
with
right.
the arrowhead.
Roll attack.
Ah,
Big number,
If
baby
it'll
girl.
taste.
Come on.
please, please,
Big
please,
number,
please, please.
big number. 8.
Yes.
8. Okay. Yep. You stab right into her neck, and she's like, ah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally.
Tell me, is she knocked out now? 'Cause
No.
Seriously.
This is a common one. Let's see here. She has a right. So okay. Let's see. Let's see. 100. All right. You took. Let's see. You took out her armor on it. She still
Okay.
has life. She still has life though. But her.
But
her
she's at
armor's,
least
ripped off.
bleeding though, 'cause
Yep.
I literally stabbed her in the neck.
Yep. Okay.
That's what she got.
So let me put it to you like this: her bow does 100 damage, and she had 100 armor, and you just took out her armor.
Okay.
Awesome.
You could try stabbing.
Is there a way to knock the bow off of her?
Well, right now you're piggybacked right on top of her, and so she's struggling.
Yeah, but you know what I
Um,
mean.
Well, right now it's Vonica's turn. So,
Okay.
are you gonna try to step in?
Should I try the sword again or something else? Any ideas?
Well, you could try chopping off her head. She's a
Zen?
bit
Yeah.
taller.
Try.
I mean, plus if
So
she's
try the cold shot
screeching in
again.
pain right
Um,
now.
Keep this in mind. Even though Medusa's a bit taller than your friend Zen, Zen is piggyback on her. So if you roll a critical
I'm
fail
pulling her
one,
head
then
back,
you
basically.
might be
So
Yeah.
if I do a low number, I could
No.
seriously damage my friend.
you might
Damn.
accidentally decapitate the head of
I
your
don't
friend.
want to.
So
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
yeah, so that's what happens when you fight blind.
You know, I could be a bitch and decapitate her and take her ring, but I'm not gonna be like that. So
Oh boy.
I'll be like,
Okay.
I mean, you could probably.
I'm sorry, I'm just went a little
try
dark,
a
but I don't
jab.
want to do that.
Yeah. So do you want to try doing the cold shot and hope for the best?
I don't know if I want to chance it because I've been having bad luck.
Uh,
I've been having some really, really bad luck. Is there anything else I can do?
Well, I mean, technically, isn't Medusa arched back in pain since I literally stabbed her in the throat, anyways?
Well,
So-
you're on top of her.
But
You
it's-
have her neck, like you're pulling.
God,
her
it'd be
back
nice to
for
knock
the-
her down and tie her up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
tackle her on
that
the
could-
ground and then tie her up.
Do you guys have rope?
Yeah, I already have her pinned,
No.
so.
I got
Well, we
two
could
nets.
just start stripping or something. Wait, what? What did you say about nets?
I have two of them.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Is that helpful?
All right.
Yeah.
So Hugh, are you using your turn to use the net?
I'm gonna hand my net over because I can't see in the dark.
Oh yeah. He's going to need help. Do you tell them that you have a net?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the echoing sound of your ally Hugh say, "I have a net." So do you go back over?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to
Okay.
go to
Just have to
Hugh
sprint.
and
So you get the net from him.
Yeah.
get
Okay.
the
And then sprint
Alright.
back.
get
And come
the
back.
I'll go to Hugh, get the net,
Yep.
and spring back to
Okay.
throw that on her and.
All right. I need a attack roll from you, Monica, because you're trying to wrap the
Yep.
net around her.
Yep. Okay, come on, please. You hate me. You really hate me.
What do you got?
I'm so hurt right now. I'm gonna cry.
4?
A 4.
A 4. Okay, you managed to get her feet, or not her feet, her tail wrapped. Okay. Medusa's hissing, and yeah, so she is going to do a attack.
Uh-oh.
10. She is going to grab hold of Zen and try to like flip her onto the ground.
Oh, Sin, I'm so
And
sorry.
she misses. 3.
Fail.
She struggles,
Yeah,
but
thank goodness.
Zen is on her like a monkey.
I'm like, down,
She hisses.
down, bitch.
You got another chance. So
Can I unwrap? Can I
yeah,
like
yeah.
undo the
Yeah, so-
undo it and try again?
Yep. Try again. So roll
Try
your
to
attack.
try to throw it at her again. So I
Roll your
take
attack.
the net, I free her tail from the net and try again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get a bigger number this time.
Please.
Well,
What?
well, you did, but well, no, it's
Give her
actually
one more roll, please. She deserves
okay.
it.
Well, let me give
Come on, have
Medusa a
pity
chance
on
too.
me.
Let me give Medusa a chance.
I think Matt hates me.
And she fails even worse than last time. She's like, yeah. Okay, try again.
I'm monkeys
I fucking
in.
hate this. Come on,
Oh,
give me some
gymnastics
good
for my
lucky
wasn't
son
really
of a
helping.
bitch.
Zen,
Oh, guess what, guys?
nice.
I'm
Zen
back again.
fights for her life to hold on as her friend Vanika finally gets the nets wrapped around
Yes.
and ties up Medusa. You now have her prisoner. And she
Yeah.
hisses.
Hey.
Your
Mine,
your
bitch.
summon bells and then does like a last minute like scream at the captured Medusa, and then disappears.
Oof.
And just a last minute fuck you scream.
Yep.
Right? As she disappears.
All right.
Yeah, Jenny's kind of cool once you get to know her. Unfortunately for her, she's always in pain. That's why she screams.
Yep.
That's
It's
Um,
funny though. All
yeah,
the gymnastics from my world really paid off. I clung to life there.
right.
All right.
Me and my bad luck, though.
Yeah. The story of Screaming Jenny is that she was a homeless woman that accidentally got caught with her oil lamp or something like that on fire, and so she rushed out of her place trying to get help, and she went screaming all the way downtown until she finally like dropped and died. And that her
That's
ghost,
very
and
sad.
that her ghost, and that her ghost roams with her screaming.
Poor girl.
How sad.
Okay, so you have captured her.
Gail.
Do you want to do a coup de grace, take a 10 to chop off the head? Or are you keeping her a prisoner?
We might as well try and chop off the
Cut her
head.
head up.
Okay.
Start
so-
chopping. Take an axe and just kidding. Take a
So
sword
am I
and
just
chop,
sitting
chop, chop.
lower on her back now though, so that I'm not in the way of getting
Yep,
hit?
actually you could get off of her, so yeah, she's tied up in the net.
Nah, I want to sit on her. I want to keep sitting on her.
Okay. Alright. So you
Yeah,
could-
just be
you
at
coup
a
de grace?
safer distance. You don't want me to
Yep.
get you, you know?
Well, if you're taking a 10,
I'll just be
then
on
you
the
automatically do it. So. Okay. So you chop her? Okay,
I'm gonna
so
start chopping her up like firewood. Just kidding.
Alright, so you
I mean, hey,
you,
she probably tastes delicious.
you coup de grace her, and so now you have the head of Medusa. Do you
Wait,
guys have,
isn't her blood venomous or something like that?
well, you see that there's miniature little like scorpions that is coming from her blood. That is on
Yeah,
the
her
ground.
blood, like
Yeah.
when her blood drops, then scorpions can form. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
so
we just set them on
you guys
fire?
have. All right. So let me go to your loot drops here. I highly suggest you have some kind of like covering for it. Like a bag to place it in. So one of you guys
Yes,
need
we
to have like a
special
basic.
bag.
Yeah. One of you guys need a basic, which is a bag. All right. So it's a common. So you get 2 basics, and let's go for two weapons this time around. 2 curse items, 1 magical item, and 50 lunar.
6, 2 weapons.
Okay. For weapons, I already know what I want to do. I want to get these the daggers that my character also normally carries.
Okay. Yep. So you got 2
They're
daggers.
that are infused with uranium.
Okay. They will do 10 damage each, and you could upgrade them on it.
How much?
Okay. For
how
the
much-
other weapon,
How
Is
much
it-
can I
lunar
do
did
like?
you- Sorry.
Is it
sorry.
one dagger, or is there 2 of them? Because
There's 2. They're twin daggers as
okay,
well.
so that will be
My
both of-
character often uses twin or two-handed weapons.
Okay, so that will be your 2 weapons of this.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get 2 basic items. One of you guys need to have like a bag though, so just keep that in mind.
Well, I mean, since Vonica. Well, actually, I don't really need a bunch of common or like basic items, so I'll take a bag
What do I
Okay.
have?
for Medusa's head.
All right. And what is your second basic item going to be?
Second one, I'll go with
Yeah, I have a backpack.
I'll just do health potion.
Health potion. Okay.
So, I got a pair of
Alright.
gloves, backpack, and food rations.
So health potion, it would be at 5 now.
And there's 2 curse items which you'll have to take to Wendy to get figured out. And you
I'm
have
gonna
50
add
50
my
lunar
weapon.
and 1 magical item also needing to be identified.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should I call them atomic daggers or radioactive daggers?
Up to you.
Answer daggers?
Huh?
Answer daggers?
Alright.
Because that's
Never
pretty
heard
much
of that one.
Okay.
Because they're like. True.
Oh, and
Can
your
you. How do you spell that?
and your one also disappears. Okay. What?
How do you spell that, though?
Spell what?
What Hugh said.
answer.
Yeah, Hanser, whatever. How do you spell that?
Hello?
Yeah.
I
Hello?
can't hear you.
Oh,
Y'all are cutting out.
sorry, I had my mic away.
Yeah. How do you spell Hanser, whatever that word
Cancer.
is?
Oh, cancer is in radiation poisoning.
Oh, alright.
So CANCER? Cancer?
So cancer daggers.
Cancer?
I like it.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're,
Hey!
it's uranium. You know what that?
Radiation.
So that would be a plus 10. How much lunar did I get from it, by the way?
50.
Okay.
That was a
Okay,
tough battle.
I also took the bag for Medusa's head. Correct.
Okay.
So should I
I'm
just
sure
like
in that head,
if
right?
I'm,
I mean,
if
I'm
I'm
the
the one
that
holding
did
the
the
bag,
chopping.
if I'm the one that has the bag for Medusa's head, should I just put as one of the items that I carry Medusa's head?
Yeah, you can carry Medusa's head.
Okay. I'll put them
I mean, I don't know why she's taking
right.
ownership of something I just did, though. I mean,
Uh,
we're all like fighting over the
Well,
head
we
right
all own it. I'm just the one that took the bag.
I know,
I'm the
I
one
know.
that just
I was
has the
just
bag to
fucking with
carry
you.
it.
Okay.
Yep,
Um.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'll just
So
like
do we
put,
all
like,
have 2 basic
danger.
items, 2 weapons,
Yep.
2
Mhm.
cursed items, and
Yes.
1 magic and 50 lunar?
Yep. So what's
Okay.
your 2 basics, Vanika?
Hoya. Where the fuck
Is it strange?
is
Is it strange that I'm okay with going commando the whole time?
Oh, you still haven't got some,
not really.
You still haven't got some panties.
I did not get no Victoria's Secret underwear yet, because maybe I want to be easy access, you know?
Oh man.
Can't you be easy access
So,
when
Hugh,
we actually
what are
are
you-
in the village?
So Hugh, what are you doing for your basics, man?
Good question. I've got 7 days worth of food. I've got the backpack, the gloves I need.
Okay.
Maybe a supply of bullets.
Supply of bullets? Oh, for your pet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you would get 10.
Oh, pet food. There you go.
You would get 10 rounds for 1. Did you want to use both your basics or just 1?
Both. So
Okay, so that would be 20. Yeah, so you got 20 rounds for your pet bird.
yeah, it's an unusual bird, but it's Samuel's bane of existence because it just eats bullets out of midair.
Yep. Okay. So
So maybe I was thinking rope. Rope might be a good one.
okay, so you get rope.
Rope.
All right.
Yeah, let's get some rope.
Is the other one going to be
never
panties?
With Alex's name on it. Just kidding. Ownership,
Okay,
you know.
so on my character sheet, I put like with red exclamation points, danger Medusa's head
Yeah.
as one of them,
Okay.
since it's technically a dangerous item.
All right.
Yeah.
So now
Very.
you see. Oh, I need you to roll a observation check, by the way.
All right, on my way over to roll that. Bunk. And I got a 2.
A 2.
Oh, shit.
Okay. How about you, Vanika?
You know, I'm exhausted after that fight, so
Oh,
You know.
I'm the victor.
Makes
I'm
sense.
the victor. I got an 8.
Nice.
I got
Ooh.
a 6.
Okay. Both
And I
you
got an
and
8,
Hugh
so,
notice
yeah.
that there is a boarded up. There's a boarded up door that
Ooh.
looks like that it used to be like an entranceway, but it's now concealed. Do you guys try to break it
We're
down?
trying to find a mushroom, right?
Yeah.
Do you think a mushroom would be in there? Break it down?
I mean, it
Should we
could
break
also
it down,
be
or-
like Medusa's original hiding area.
I think we're curious enough to give it a try.
All
What do
right.
you guys think?
So
7.
All
I
right.
summon her old friend the Bonacon and make it run through the door.
There you go.
Great. Well,
That's wonderful.
yeah, the Bonacon is going to run through it. Okay.
It's strong enough to break it down.
All right, and I'm just gonna say it breaks it down. So okay. All right. So you guys enter, and okay. All right, you enter the room, and it is lit up with a lot of baby blue in there, and it is lunar. You see on the wall. You struck it rich.
We're rich, bitch!
How much is there in all, so we can know how much
Enough
to
for me to
split
get a
between all of
castle?
us?
Just kidding.
Hold on.
Let it be like at least like 50k, because that would be great.
I need you guys to
No, it
also
wouldn't be that
roll a
much.
observation check.
Another one?
Yep.
Okay.
You've entered a new area.
Ah, oops! I accidentally sent a stupid thing.
Oh my gosh!
The one.
Oh
I
my
accidentally
gosh!
sent that. All right, hold on. Give me a moment.
I don't know. It looks like I rolled
Wow.
a 7 and then it rolled a 1 following it. If you
I
look,
got a 10, everybody. A 10.
Nice.
I totally deserve
All right,
that.
just give me a moment.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey-
sorry.
Peter, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Boy. This is gonna be something interesting.
Well, I
So-
got a
Oh,
10, so
Lord.
I'm the winner.
Anyways, how much lunar is it? Please let it be at least 50k so we know how much to like split between everyone though.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some fancy panties for somebody.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what happens is, Vonica,
Yo.
you managed to stop Zen from going forward when. Okay, wait. So.
I rolled a 9. What do you mean?
Yeah. So
Hold up.
So here's the thing. Vonica, you stop her from going forward as Zen sees a treasure chest, and but you stop her as going forward into not knowing heads or tail is Hugh, and all of a sudden, coming from the ceiling, drops down a big, huge, freaking spider right on top of you.
God damn it!
Oh,
Yep.
a spider. Don't kill it.
I hate spiders. Just
Oh
so
my
you
God,
know.
All right.
I love spiders.
Hugh, it is your
shit.
turn. What do you do?
well, I'm going to abuse my powers.
Yeah.
Spider's going to. Okay, 5. Spider's meeting a dragon for the first time.
I don't know if I
Okay,
wanna- I don't think I want to
roll
watch
to
this.
summon.
I did. I rolled a 5.
5? Okay, 5.
No, I don't want to watch this.
Alright,
Oh, wait, I'm not watching it.
This.
You got too startled and wasn't able to summon, so it's going to have to be next round for summoning on it.
That's the thing.
Ouch.
Last time we fought this thing, it was in advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy.
we can't fight this thing. We gotta summon something powerful to fight it.
Yeah. So are you
Shit.
guys going to do your summonings for your turn? What do you do for your
Well,
turn?
I only have summon 2, so I don't really know exactly what all medium ones I can actually summon.
Okay.
You know, I wonder if I even have spiders in my world. I don't even know if I've even seen a spider before, come to think of it.
I mean,
okay.
my character knows them because she had to fight giant radioactive ones in her world, but
Alright, so...
Yeah, in my world, I don't think spiders have ever been mentioned, so I don't know what the hell it is, so I don't even know if I would like it or not.
Okay. So, for example, let's see here. So, you can summon, like, where is it?
can only
Like,
do
you could
medium.
summon, like,
I know I can't summon a kitsune because a kitsune is actually on a larger scale.
yeah.
So I would have to have summon 3 to summon that
Yeah.
because kitsunes are actually really big.
You can summon, rams. Crazy
Was
crazy
that?
cops. Psycho cops. Did you want to
Psycho cups?
Huh?
Yeah. Did you want to summon psycho cops?
What's
Psycho
that?
cups or psycho cubs?
Cops. Freeze, police.
Oh.
Oh, psycho cops.
Yep.
What is the benefits of summoning?
They can
psycho
shoot at
That
it.
would be a
cops?
very
Like, seriously?
that's a very hilarious image that has popped into my mind
Yep.
of just psychotic cops
Think,
attacking a giant spider.
think the crazy police
Right.
brutality type mentally off the wall. Shoot at anything that moves. You know, type. They're rams. They're medium.
Oh, like those bastards that was going after the porta potty guy.
So did you want to summon them?
Is there any other ones?
Okay. There's also the
I
Tengu.
know, right? Like, what's the other choices?
You can
I
summon
thought
like
Tengu
was on a
Fumigene,
larger scale.
Tengu. Larger scale?
I
What?
thought the Tengu was on a larger scale.
Tengu is looks like this. Those are Tengu.
With the wings and all that. It's a medium, right?
Yeah, they're medium.
Tengus
So,
are
Tengu.
cool. I've always liked Tengus.
Did you want to summon
Is there
them?
any
Depends
that's
on if you want
more
funny or
that's more
depends if you want
lethal
funny or not,
to
yeah.
a
Lethal?
spider? Yeah.
Lethal.
something that's guaranteed to really.
There's
you know.
Minotaur. I believe that is
Minotaur.
a common.
Wow.
Let me double check to make sure though. Looking at the commons. Yeah, Minotaur would have 100 life and 100 armor, and deals 100 damage.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay,
You wanna summon
and what is the HP and all that of the
that?
spider?
Spider? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Okay. It's less than that, 50. But it also has 50 armor.
50?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, sure, I'll summon Minotaur.
Okay. Alright. Alright. And. Okay. Oops. Alright.
Just summon the rants and.
Can't wait till I get to the larger scale.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so you summon for yours the Minotaur.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I roll.
And what about you, Vanika?
I was thinking it would be funny to see those rants try to kill that big ass spider.
Okay, so you're summoning a Psychocop?
Freeze!
Yeah, psychos.
I think you got on yours. Let me see here.
I got a 2.
Yeah, you
I'd
have,
like
I
to
have a
summon
summon 2.
Yeah, you have some.
I have a summon 2.
Okay.
I
So I
would
can
like to
summon-
see a summon cop pull out 6 pairs of handcuffs to tie this thing up.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna summon a cop.
Okay.
And I'm
And
gonna
you
roll.
You see a crazy police officer, law enforcement.
Did
Do
you
we need
know
to- do we
that
need-
spider
do we need to
legs
do any
aren't
rolling?
actual muscles?
Huh?
Alright.
Hey.
Okay.
Did you guys know that a spider isn't actually, its legs aren't actual muscles? They're
Yeah, it's-
technically just 8 walking boners.
No. they
Yeah.
aren't.
Exoskeleton. Yeah.
Right? I knew that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it pets, but I've got spiders in here that I've had in my apartment for about 10 years and I let them live. Have you ever heard of a cellar spider?
Of a what?
Yes, I have.
Cellar spiders eat other spiders. They particularly seem to like poisonous ones.
Nice.
So having them in your apartment is actually good because they protect you.
All right.
What does it look
So they wouldn't
like?
bite me.
If they bite you, it's harmless. And they usually
Like a
don't.
daddy long leg. Like those are
Mhm.
good too.
10.
What does those spiders look like?
Actually, they look kind of like daddy long legs, except the webs they weave look like old abandoned webs. They do that as a trick. It convinces spiders to try to use them to build a new web, and then they come out and eat them.
smart.
Okay. Speaking of spiders, the spider is going to attack Hugh since it landed right on, and hits 8.
Uh-oh.
Your armor takes. Let's see. What is your armor at?
It's at 20.
20. Okay. And what is your life at?
It's pretty high, actually. I've been
high?
putting
Here.
180.
180. Okay. So on a damage of 50, it takes out your armor, and so you took 30 damage.
Alright.
Okay. All right.
I hate it when I do that.
Oh yeah. Try again.
Again, this is why I copy it and then paste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I decided to do this time.
Okay,
around.
this
Alright,
time
success.
it worked.
Nice.
This time it worked. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Yay.
And you summoned a dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's done.
Yep.
A fire-breathing
It's
super
done.
lizard is after it.
Dun 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 dun.
So you're just gonna
dun,
take the
dun.
spotlight from all of us.
I'm like falling in love with the dragon. I'm like, oh yes. Oh.
Okay then.
That is
Well, I
a
love
thing.
dragons.
A
If you're-
dragon
I-
appears right here, and the spider is like now Yeah, it's
Terrified.
stepping back, and it's now terrified.
Believe it or not, my sister thinks dragons are cute. She loves dragon stuff. That is actually a
Oh.
thing.
Okay, so
Yeah,
hey.
I love dragons.
Okay,
I fucking
so
love dragons.
Dragons are actually kind of cute.
do you want your dragon
Actually,
to
kinda
attack the
cute.
spider?
Yeah.
For
Okay.
me, they look more cool than cute. But
Yeah,
they're
they're
still
badass.
regardless.
They're awesome. In my world, dragons are
Great.
they're not allowed to be killed.
It misses the spider as the spider dodges on it.
Oof.
For ours, the dragons that
All right.
we have
So
are sacred.
now it
Yeah.
is Vonika's turn. So Vonika, what are you doing for your action?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy looking at that adorable dragon, like trying so hard not to fall in love right now. Wait, what? What's going on? Am I still fighting?
Okay, so
Oh dear.
so are you gonna fight or not?
I'm sorry, but I'm like
You're gonna fight.
I'm kind of romanticizing
Okay.
our date, right now.
Again, actually, that is a thing for dragons as well. That's where sorcerers and D&D come from. It's bards and dragons.
Okay, so you go over to hug the feet of the dragon, kind of thing. There you go.
Shit, I'll fucking climb on that bitch. I was getting. I'd be
Okay,
like, but I don't know.
The
if I-
dragon will
so
be like,
Zen-
what
you know.
the fuck?
Zen,
Why
your
are you
turn.
so,
Okay. I'll go ahead and shoot a few
Okay.
bullets at the spider.
Okay,
That's a great
roll
idea.
your attack.
I got 9.
Okay, and you're doing how much damage with both of your guns?
Let me look at my thing. Okay, so my pistols do 120 damage.
120? You
The
just riddle
spectral
it.
one-
It gets shot up into bits. There's like there is literal like pieces of leg that is like scattered about, and it dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You alone was able to take it out.
Last time,
I forgot just how powerful I made my pistols.
last time we fought this thing, it had 1,000 life. It was an advanced.
Yeah,
But it took a party of people to kill.
yeah. I kind of lorded it back.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that I should keep the dragon around for a few rounds, just to be nice.
Probably.
Yeah, let me,
Okay,
like,
so
be
what
on
are
its back or
our
something.
Well,
drops?
well, the
What
thing
are the
is
drops?
that summons they go away after combat's over with. They're not supposed to stick around.
Aw.
It's part of the
Bummer.
contract.
Aw.
They don't. They
Okay,
don't get.
so
they don't
what are
get,
the drops?
They don't get permanently killed, and they don't stick around after scene.
But at the same time,
And I'm
if you
sad as it disappears.
keep summoning
Oh,
the same
also-
summon over and over again, you can actually build a relationship with it and meet it in the real world.
Yeah.
Rather than just
did you-
summon it?
Did you want to re-roll to keep it around?
I can.
Okay. Re-roll.
Oh, by the way,
number, big
I keep
number, big
forgetting
number.
that my observation is still +1
Nope, I rolled a 1,
for
it's gone.
whenever
Yep.
I roll that,
Damn.
so...
Yeah. So.
And I'm weeping
to
because
do-
it's gone.
Okay, and also your rank guy goes.
Bye.
I always love it when they resist the rest. Ha ha ha! And disappears. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here.
What are the drops?
Huh? Okay.
are
So the
the
drop
drops?
is going to be the same as last time with Medusa. They're in the same category zone. So it's two basics. This time around, 2 armor, and then it's two curse items and 50 lunar and and one magic item.
So no cursed.
Oh, two curse.
Alright.
So it's like two.
Okay,
two,
2
and
basic,
one,
2 armor, 2 curse, 50
and one
lunar,
magic
and
one magic item.
magic
Yep.
item.
Very good.
Okay, let's see now. For
Right,
armor.
more stuff to add.
Oh, by the way, what
At
did you
least I'm
get
writing
for
that
your
shit down this
resummon?
time.
Hugh?
Resummon?
Yeah. Did you resummon the dragon?
I rolled a 1, so I failed bad. He's not coming.
Yeah, he's not coming. He's staying home. He's like, you already summoned me. Okay.
But yeah, if you actually you could start summoning that dragon if you get summoned 3 as a friend and
Hold
try to build
on.
a friendship
Can you
with
repeat
it.
the drops? Can you repeat the drops? Real quick.
It's 2 basic items, 2 armor, and then 2 curse items, and then 1 magic item, and then 50 lunar.
Okay. Okay, so I am up with cursed items that haven't been identified as 5.
Yep.
2 for magic items that are unidentified.
Okay.
For the basic items, I guess I'll do 1 stamina, and I'll also add I'll do and I'll do 1 more health.
Healing potion?
Yeah. For armor, what armors do I not have still?
Let's see. What do I have?
Yeah, keep track of what armor you have.
Armor, breastplate, leggings, boots. So
Let's see here.
get 2 armor.
Okay, so far you have gloves and
Such
you
a
have leggings.
douchebag.
So you need helmet.
I also
and you
have
need,
a breastplate. I forgot to put breastplate on here.
So place on your breastplate, and you need also a helmet. So,
Okay.
I got 5 kinds of armor at this point,
Okay.
so I think I'm set.
yeah, and you could always sell your extra pair.
Is it possible that I could get like better leggings from the drop?
Well, what you do is you can use your lunar to upgrade your leggings on it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's 1 per upgrade?
It's 1 per upgrade. Yeah, so like if you put in like 20 lunar, then you go up 20 on it. And then when you sell your like say you have like spare armor, then you get 10 lunar per because there's 10 automatic 10 on it. So when you sell your armor scraps, then you get 10 each on it.
Okay, then I'll just put armor scrap for now.
Yeah,
and
and
just
so
these.
you'll just sell it to Alex or whoever on it.
Okay. Armor scrap.
Yep.
1.
All right. So Vanika, you had
Armor
noticed.
scrap?
Huh?
No.
Well, more or less, what it is if you have.
It's like if you have a double
full set
of it.
Yeah, if you have like an extra armor, you can sell the extra armor and get 10 lunar for it.
Oh.
Kind of thing. You know, like if you want
Oh,
to
I
like.
forgot to
sell
add.
extra.
Well, I have a breastplate and leggings with boots, so I need a helmet,
you need a helmet
gauntlets.
and gauntlets. Yep.
Yep. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And Vanika, part of your roll of 10, you also notice that there is a glowing mushroom that is perfect for replacing the
Yes,
fairy.
I need that mushroom.
So you go over and get it?
Yes, I'm gonna get that
Also-
glowing mushroom.
Out of game, real quick.
Yep.
Mushroom.
Straight up, this entire time I've been forgetting that my observation, because the classes that I
Yep.
am,
Get
is
a
a plus one,
Yeah,
and I
so-
haven't been adding the plus one.
Okay. So you got also a 10. You see that there's treasure, and you also see that there's lunar. That if you can get a mining pick, then you can actually get more lunar for it.
Well, I got basic drops. May as well make one a mining pick.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
can I change one of my basic drops to a mining pick then?
you can. Yeah, it's not permanent until. Yeah. Okay, so you're doing that instead?
Wait, a mining
Yeah.
pick?
Yeah.
A
I feel like
mining pick for
that would be
items?
very helpful.
Alright. Okay. So, Zen and Hugh is getting the lunar chipped out. Are you also gonna like get the lunar?
Yeah. Hold on.
Vanika?
Where should I place? Where should I place the mining pick in my inventory thingy?
Under items.
Okay.
Okay, so I spot a glowing mushroom, I grab it and I put it in my backpack for items. Was there something else I was supposed to spot that no one else did, or what?
So while they're getting the lunar, you can open up the chest. Do you want to open up the treasure chest?
Oh, I'm gonna open the chest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What else could happen to me?
Huh? Oh.
I mean, what else could happen to me? I'm a bad luck anyway, so let's
No,
open
no.
the chest.
Okay.
Open the chest.
Alright, so you open up the chest. Alright. Okay.
Babies. Just kidding.
Alright, so. Alright, okay, so. Looking at those. Okay. Alright, so inside the chest, let's see. You find. Okay, so inside the chest, you find magical items that are in there. Let's see. One looks to be a cloak, and another looks to be a. Let's see here. Okay. Another looks to be. Let's see. It looks to be a book of some sort.
A book.
Yeah.
A cloak and a book.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then you also find a pouch that looks like it has. It looks to be filled with lunar.
Pouch with lunar.
Yeah. 500 lunar.
By the way, how
Ooh,
much lunar
500
do
lunar?
we get from mining?
Okay. So,
If there's so much lunar in the wall, how much do we get though for it?
okay, so you guys are working on the lunar? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're taking a
How
10?
much do we get from it?
Alright. So, Hugh, let's see.
7.
Okay. Well, you could just take a 10, so you don't have to roll for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so with you get a 1,000 lunar, and then with Zen, you get. Let's see here. Okay, with this one you get 500 lunar. All right.
Wait, how he get more than me?
Look at you see the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how big his is?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, on it.
You can get the third small one though if you want.
Sure, I'll
can I-
take that as well.
Can I get one of those
Yep.
the picks and do that too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also another pickaxe that's inside of there. So. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
so
if
I
I
get a
do another
pickaxe.
smaller one though, how many piles are there altogether? Hold on.
Okay. All
How
right.
many piles are there altogether?
1, 2, 3. So Hugh finished off this one. So he gets the thal. And you finished off that one, and you're working on this one. You guys are splitting this, so about the same.
Okay.
So you get a thal, and then with her, she already has 500 lunar, and she's getting another 500. So she gets a thal. Okay.
Wait, so what about me?
I get an extra 500.
Yeah. So 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Oh, so we all have 1,000?
Everyone gets 1,000.
wow.
Yes. So just in case any feminists are out there going, that's patriarchy, wage gap.
Yeah, I was like, hold up a minute. I was like, shouldn't we all have even amounts at the end of these things?
He went to the largest
Right,
one, which
right.
would have like the thal, and then there's one that has 500, another that has
500 is 10. Alright, so
yeah,
that's
so-
1,000, 1,000,
So we all have 1,000. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
lunar.
There is no wage gap in
So
my
I-
game. Thank you very much.
Right.
Good, because I was about to be like, hey, hold up.
Oh. Okay.
Start jacking someone. Just kidding.
All right. Yeah.
That should be enough for a wedding. Just teasing.
Oh, your little bird kind of pecks at your hand, as in like it's telling you that he's hungry.
I throw about 3 bullets in the air.
Okay. Yep. And he catches it, and then goes back down.
How do you get a pet again?
Oh, I'm a
I'm sorry.
peacekeeper.
Yeah, he's a peacekeeper. He doesn't fight. His actions is he either summons other creatures to fight for him, or because he's also a mystic, and then he's also able to make enemies friends.
You could also play, if you wanted to play a powerful class, you could play a brawler peacekeeper, and in that sense, you'd be knocking the snot out of everything until it was unconscious without killing it. All your damage would be subdual, but it would still be strong.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So you guys leave the area.
I hear a vacuum cleaner.
That's me. I
okay.
mean, it's not me. There's one of my neighbors is vacuuming right now.
Okay. All right. So you guys leave.
Yep.
Okay. You
Yep.
cleared out.
Yep.
All right. You have the mushroom. Are you going to investigate the rest of the cave, or are you just going to leave now that you have the item?
Probably not a good idea considering the spider and the Medusa waiting for us. And
Huh?
plus it's dark. Well, yeah, we already ran into 2 powerful creatures just on the way in.
Yeah, we shouldn't go further, and we're not that
Okay.
crazy right now.
So you guys
Yeah.
leave.
We gotta leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the hell out of. Let's
So
go.
retreat, take that back.
Retreat. Yeah.
But someday I will locate somewhere in these caves. There is a fighting arena for the Shadow versus Doubts. That would be fun to watch.
Yay.
Strawberry Fanta.
This one.
I haven't had that kind in a long time. I've had that pineapple one recently. It's a good
All
one.
right.
Yeah,
So you guys.
the liquor store down the road has it. They also had dragon fruit one, but they haven't gotten that back in stock yet.
So you guys travel back to the ferries.
Yes. And I'm gonna hand over that beautiful mushroom. Yeah,
Glowy
the
mushroom.
Glowing mushroom.
Okay.
And I'm going to hand the fairies. Hand the glowing mushroom to the fairies. And say, here you go.
Okay. So you go up to the one that you squished, right there, and the leader of the fairies comes up to you, and then kisses your forehead, and you feel that some kind of you detect that there was a magic that was placed upon you.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
In her little voice, she says, in your darkest time, this gift of the fairies we bless upon you, upon thee, and then she flies back.
Nice.
Gift of the
So now we got
fairies.
the fairies on our side. Now we have to get the other people on our side.
Okay.
Well, the Infernos are pretty much on.
I want
Yeah.
to. Yeah, the Infernals are on our sides too. Yep.
Yeah.
What was it? Well, who all got that gem? Was it all three of us, or was it just me and Hugh that got the gem?
I thought that.
Jim?
So,
yeah, we all.
So Zen, you were there. You were there for the Infernos.
Yeah, she was. She tried to
Yeah.
steal the puppy.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So
we
you all three have.
got it then.
Yeah, all three have it.
So we all got the Inferno. Okay.
All right.
That's perfect.
Oh, I forgot to add. That's why I forgot to add to my items.
All right.
Oh, girl.
So what do you guys do now? You guys are filthy rich and.
Well, the easiest one to probably make a friend with now, believe it or not, would be Vlad. Because we have something he wants, two things he wants. One would be a potential end to the hostilities because we have those amulets of friendship. Two would be our blood.
Yeah.
True.
Yes, our blood and friendship.
With the an end to the Inferno gore war.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I might just have my character immediately put some of her blood into a vial then.
Okay. Do you have a vial?
We don't have vials. We need it.
Yep.
We need vials.
So you guys need to stop by the
Yeah.
magic shop.
Yep. Hang on.
Stop at the magic shop.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go. All right. So you enter the magic shop. Oh, and you also have items that you need identified.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I
have
better get
cursed
some good
items
stuff.
and magic
All right.
items.
Even an invisibility cloak would be freaking amazing.
I would like to find out what kind of cloak I got, and I need to find out about this book.
Okay.
I literally have 5 cursed objects that need to be identified and
Yep.
2 magic items that need identified.
Yep.
I have so many cursed objects, Jesus.
Yep. Okay. All right. She smiles.
Should we roll to
Hi.
see who goes first? Just kidding.
Okay. Winnie greets you. Hi. Welcome to my shop. So I see that you guys have been adventuring.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Good observation.
Just got back from a real good one.
Okay. She walks over to Vanika first.
Bonica.
Vanika.
Vanika.
Yeah. Vanika.
Silly.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine.
And so she goes, "Oh, what do you have for me?"
Well, I have this cloak, and I have a book that I got from a treasure chest, and I would like it identified. I would like for you to tell me the deets on it, please.
Okay. This book that is glowing with a strange paper. This is actually Miss Bell's book of lore. So what it will do is, if you read it, it will teach you all of the monsters and nasty ghosts that is in this area, and so you would learn of all of their habits and whatnot.
You gain the same knowledge that my character has by being a peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
So gain the knowledge of. Okay. So learning the knowledge.
So just put lore. Let's see. What is it? Lore 4. What that does is it
Book
covers.
of lore.
Yeah, book of lore, and so then in your talent, you would have lore 4 on it.
Lore 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, so Roman numeral, I think it's like IV, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would do Roman numeral IV, and it stands for 4. Yeah. So once you like take a scene to actually like read it, then you know, like, so while they're doing
Okay,
other
so-
things in a scene, and you can just like read, like probably during a social, then you will gain the talent. So. Okay, and
wait,
as
the
for the cloak,
numeral for 4 is what it is it again?
IV,
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
one in the V. Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
and let's see here, and then
The
the
cloak?
cloak. The cloak is for shadows. So apparently the treasure chest belong to like shadows that is in the cave, and what what the shadow cloak does is it protects you. It protects you from light. So
Protect
Wait,
from
didn't she
light.
already get that?
oh wait, did you already get that?
Yeah. She got that last time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did I?
now you have a spare.
Where does it say that?
Look
I
at your
have
character sheet. I think
Yeah,
for
you
cursed
have-
items I've Nemesis and Inferno.
okay. In your items, you probably didn't put down.
Items. Oh dear. For items, it says pair of gloves, backpack, and food rations.
Okay.
Amulet. Oh, it's an amulet and tent.
Yeah. Okay. Plays shadow cloak, and the shadow cloak will protect you from light attacks.
From light attacks. From light.
Oh, if you are part shadow, that's kind of useful.
Yes, very useful, because what
Yeah,
happens
I
is
am,
when he has his light up, then it will like normal attacks will deal critical attacks to you.
Yeah, Mystic Shadow Slayer. So yeah,
Mhm.
that would be very
Yeah.
useful.
Okay, you could probably put it on, and yeah, so your character has like a black cloak on right now, so if you wanted to, so
Yes.
okay, let's see here. Okay, all right. So was there anything else? I don't. Okay.
I also have what?
Wait,
What?
don't we all have
With those.
5 cursed items and 2 magic items to be
Pretty
4.
sure.
identified?
2 cursed.
Yep.
2
I have
cursed,
4.
Yeah.
1 magic,
Yep.
and this
I
one
have
is
5.
Because you took out something by yourself, which was Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you have an
so
extra one.
2,
Okay.
4.
So
yeah, 4 cursed
So
items.
4 cursed items. Okay.
So I have 4. I have 4 cursed items, and I have magic items. I have 2 magic items
Mhm. Okay.
and 2 magic items. Magic items. So, do we go to Father Knight for the cursed and magic items, or do
No.
we do it here?
When he's able to do it. Okay.
Okay.
So she looks at your curse items, and
Okay.
she goes, okay, so let's see here. All right. So this box, do not open this box. This box has it where I see like the design on it, and I know this work of one of the other witches. This witch, she loves to like do like really nasty curses, and this is a sign of her work. So do not open this box. I will give you, let's see, I'll give you 500 lunar for it.
I will accept that offer.
Okay, so she.
Wait, couldn't you also use it on Alex's wife?
But that's what. You. Why didn't you say something before that?
The sale has already been done. She gave
Dang
you
it.
500.
I know. It's too late. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was still hoping the ring would help.
Okay, so you got 3 more items. All right. Okay, and
Yeah.
all right. So then there is also a dress, and she says this is a lady version of the exhibition pants. So where the pants would fall down to show heart-shaped underwear, this one would do. This one out of character. She says the dress. Well, she says the dress will go upward. So pretty much think Marilyn Monroe. You know,
Marilyn Monroe
yeah. The
with the
dress
air
going up.
blowing up her dress.
Yeah, yeah. So your underwear would show, but I don't think
I don't
your
have
character.
underwear on.
I know.
I don't have underwear on.
So don't put on that dress.
Unless I want to.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Naughty
Next.
girl. Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Next.
I thought
okay.
that was already established.
All right. So 2 more.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's
2
two
more. Okay. So, all right. This pouch. This is a pouch of Devour. So anything you put into it, like Lunar, it will eat it. It out of existence. So she's willing to give you 50 Lunar for it.
Eats whatever you put in it.
Yeah.
Eats what?
That's one way to get rid of trash.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to keep it or not. Oh, and
I'm wondering, is it possible that you could like hold it up to somebody and something could go bye-bye missing off somebody?
yeah.
Keeping it.
You're keeping
Next.
it. Oh, and by the way, she offers 20 Lunar for the exhibition dress.
Next.
Okay. You want to keep the... Okay. All right.
Next.
And, okay, so that was 3, so 1 more, right? Okay.
One more.
All
A
right.
dress that goes up and exposes your under. Welcome to the world of anime.
Yeah, I know,
Um,
right? Panty shots. Those bastards.
Okay. The 4th and final one, she says is a... okay. Okay. It is a potion of illness.
Ooh.
So think of the reverse. Think of the reverse of like a health potion. And so whoever drinks that would instead. It looks like a potion of health, but it's actually a potion of illness.
And
It
it
could be a
make the person sick.
practical joke on somebody. If
Yeah.
I was one of those practical jokers, like, here,
She's-
good buddy.
She's willing to give you let's see, 20 Lunar for it.
I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so you
I
step
have
back.
2 magic items, two.
Oh,
four,
2 magic.
3.
How-
Wait.
how
Yeah,
many magic
2
items?
magic items. Yeah, I did
Two
have
magic
2
items?
magic items.
Okay. All right.
So 2 magic items. 2
Okay.
magic items.
All right. Let's see here.
1
Okay.
and 2. Lay it on me, sister.
She says that the. Let's see here. Okay, she says that the ring. Okay. Okay, the ring. Let's see. Okay. All right. The ring. The ring gives the wearer. Okay. Okay. Lucid 1. So you'll be able to transform into animals.
Ooh, beastie. Beastie times.
Yeah, so
Nice.
you could like transform into like a cat, a dog. You can transform into like a bird. You know, kind of thing.
That's part of my plan. Yeah. All right, baby. Next, give it to me. Hit it hard there. Next one.
Okay, and the second one is going to be. Let me look it up.
Go do some recon.
Okay, so the second one is going to be, Quicken Boots. So it is going to give you a plus, let's see, a plus 1 to your speed. So instead of running at 5, you'll run at 6, and when you increase your speed, then instead of maxing out at 10, you'll max out at 11. So depending on how much you want to increase your speed later on, then you could be like fast like Flash kind of thing. The only thing faster than you will be Kitten.
Of course.
Yeah.
His kitten's the bomb.
Kitten is Quicken 12. It literally can like lick bullets like it's frozen in midair when shot.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
That's some crazy fast puss.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. So I think that covers everything, right? Or did I miss a magic?
That's covered.
No.
No. Got the 2. Magic.
Was it 2 or 3? Was it 2 or 3 magic?
Well,
items?
according to this, it says 1 magic item, and then this other one says 1 magic item.
Okay. All right. Was there any other magic items?
Yeah, I think it was just 2 altogether.
Okay. All right.
Can I go next?
Okay. So Zen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see what you got.
Alright, got 5 cursed items, so.
Okay.
I'm sorry interrupting. I'm gonna
yep.
use the potty real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Okay, be right back.
Okay. So she looks at your curse items. Okay. Do not use this bullet, because this bullet will actually have it where it will shoot in the ass the person that actually fires it. So if you use it, it's going to come right back around and boomerang towards your derriere.
So, boomerang bullet.
I could give you 50 lunar for it.
Oh, I have a
Nah,
better
I'll
use for
keep
that.
it. I have a great idea for it.
Oh no. Okay.
So I'm gonna call it the boomerang bullet.
The boomerang bullet. Yep. Okay. All right. So that's one down, and let's see, four more to go, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So,
Please let there be a cloak of invisibility.
that would not be a curse item on it.
I mean like for magic items.
Oh, the magic item. Okay.
What about a cloak of visibility, one that instantly shows you whenever you're trying to hide? Or
That would be ass.
Yeah.
Or I still say a cursed item that when you're trying to stealth causes you to get uncontrollable gas would be pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible. Don't give him ideas, please.
Okay. Yeah, because the GM usually goes with the idea.
Oh
But just
God!
picture it. You're trying to hide in the bushes and all you hear is farting and smell. It's like, dude, I can tell you're over there.
Yeah.
I'd use it on an enemy.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay. So you find she looks at some boots that you have, and these are trip boots. So yeah, she could give you 20 lunar for it. It has it where if you're running, then it will automatically trip you on it.
I've come back to life.
I'll sell that.
Okay. Alright, she takes it. Okay, so third one. Okay. Alright.
Okay, so
Okay. Alright. Okay. The potion of insanity, it will make the person who drinks it go insane.
I'll keep that.
Okay. Alright. And...
Oh, I see a possibilities with that. Giving it to Alex's wife, having her go completely nuts.
How are you reading my
damn, we
mind?
should legit
Oh,
put her
jeez.
right. And I was thinking with that ring of turning into an animal, maybe find out what animal she likes and kind of get the deets on, the likes. And I'm trying to do some recon, thinking, hey, if I turn into this cute little animal, maybe I could, maybe find out some more things about her. Yeah, I don't know, Maybe I could,
Okay.
maybe I can get Alex to sleep with me at night. Just teasing.
Alright. Let's see here. So, potion of insanity, the bullet that bites you in the ass, and let's see, what was the other one?
The other one was trip boots, which
Trip
I
boots.
sold.
Yep. And okay, so one more. Oh wait, no, two more. Right? Two more.
2 more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had 5.
Yeah. And okay, so 2 more. Oh, there is a Victorian wig, and she's pinching, holding it, but being very careful with it. And she goes, "This is dangerous because it is filled with black widow spiders." So she
Nice.
she goes
Nice.
she goes and puts it into the chest. Urban legend. Kind of thing. All right, and she goes. I don't think you wanted that, right?
Yeah, I'll sell that. I don't
Okay.
want that. No, thank you.
She gives you 200 lunar for it.
Nice.
Okay. All right. All right, and then one more item. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then it'll be on to the magic items.
Okay. All right, one more item. Let's see. What can we do here? Oh, this one. Okay, so this one. Okay, this one is a mask, and it is the mask of aging. You see that it's an old man mask, and if you put it on, then it will have the wearer actually have it absorbed in as the actual flesh, and the person will become old.
Ooh,
I'll keep that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And then I have
are you
2
sure?
magic items.
Are you sure? I was going to offer 1,000 lunar for it.
Oh. Yeah, keep it. Damn, that's.
I'm keeping it.
It
just seems
Wendy's
hilarious.
actually disappointed because that has a lot of curse energy that she can use on it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay.
Alright, so 2 magic items.
2 magic items. Okay. So 2 magic items.
Come on, cloak of invisibility.
Right. That would be the bomb right there.
Okay.
That would just be very helpful when sneaking up on enemies.
Let me see
That
here.
too. Yes.
Okay. Let me look.
Do.
Let's see. Okay. So with the. Okay. So let's see. What bullets do you have? What bullets do you
I
have
only
for
have the
silver?
lightning bullet currently.
Lightning bullets.
For the magic item.
Okay, and
And
you're and you're able to do fire bullets too, right?
Yeah.
With your magic. Okay.
And the
Yeah.
curse bullet that will shoot whoever shoots it in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got.
I know what you're gonna do with that. His name is Samuel.
You got. Okay, so from Medusa, you got Gorgon bullets. The Gorgon bullet, when you place it in, you can shoot, and as long as you hit, as long as you do at least insult cut damage, then it will turn the limb part stone. So it won't turn them completely to stone, but it will do a limb.
Nice.
On successful hits or half hits, then half hits you would turn most of their body to stone, but except for their head, kind of thing, and maybe a limb.
Mm-hmm.
But with full successful then or crit, then they turn into stone and then they crumble. Okay. So
You said
it's Gorgon.
Gorgon bullet?
Yep, Gorgon bullets.
Nice.
All right, and okay. Okay. I'm supposed.
And same thing
I'm
with
supposed to
that, I can learn to do the infinite ammo, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be
So
sweet.
once you get unlimited ammo, then you don't have to worry about reloading. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Although you have to switch out your bullets if you're changing a specialty. So take action to switch out your bullet. Yeah.
Again, which is why an invisibility cloak would be very helpful, because then when switching a bullet, I can change into that and
Right.
quickly change the bullet out.
For sure.
Okay. I'm not supposed to play favorites, even though you're blood related to me. Okay.
Right.
All right. So let's see. Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
You okay?
Is someone coughing?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to
Water
save
went
her
down the
life
wrong
just now, but she's okay.
okay. Let's see here.
Oh,
I hate when water goes down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
yeah.
You okay?
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
You are excused.
For now, just teasing.
Okay.
Where did I put my total? Damn. Oops, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so lunar is
You find a ring, and the ring has it where it doubles your magic. So,
yeah.
so so instead of a specific amount of damage, times 2 it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and also it works also for healing. So if you do any magic spells that has a certain number, then it does times 2.
Ooh.
So it's not an invisible cloak, but it's a mystic's diamond ring.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And
So magic ring. So X2
on magic.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not an invisible cloak, but it's pretty spiffy.
Yeah,
For now.
that is actually really good.
Okay.
Okay, so when you when you shoot your gun with it, then it does times 2 on it. So
That is super cool.
okay.
I'm gonna keep that on always.
So
That
let's
ring
see
is
here.
gonna be staying on my finger.
Yep. Yeah. So and she offers 1,000 lunar for it.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping it.
Ah, she's disappointed. Okay,
Sorry.
Hugh. So I believe that's it. And so Hugh, you're up.
Yep. All right. I got 4 cursed and 2 magic.
Okay. Do you want to start with the magic first, or do you
you.
want to start with the curse?
Better out than in, always say.
Either or.
Either or. Okay.
But I will warn
Either
you,
or.
the skill that I'm taking this week is Wicked Return.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice. All right.
That means curses are backfired back at the person who cast them on me.
Nice.
Right.
Okay. All right. So let's do cursed items.
But wait, if you were to go with a cursed item, then would the creator of the cursed item get the curse on them instead?
No, because by putting the cursed item on, I'm casting it on myself, which means I could only reverse it back at me, and it would be useless.
Yeah. What Wicked Hand does, what it does is, say you guys are battling like a evil witch, not that is a wicked. She casts a curse spell at Hugh. Hugh would then bounce it back at the wicked. He did that to a mummy who tried cursing him and ended up getting cursed himself.
Cool.
Yeah.
Or if somebody tried to puppeteer me, it would reverse the puppeteer and I'd have control of them.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
So let's see here. Okay, so let's go for curses first.
All right.
All right. Let me think here. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is a this one is a cologne, and the cologne has it where if you put it on, then it will have every female fall in love with you. But the thing is it's not the good type of fall in love. It's when the women go crazy to tear you
Yandere?
apart to have you kind of thing.
So yandere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally yandere.
It would make
Yonder.
every woman in here tear you apart.
Yandere. It's
if you
like
wear it.
a psycho.
Yeah.
Oh.
Psycho love.
Oh, I thought it was
Yandere.
yonder. Is yonder and yandere, is that two different things or the same?
Yandere.
Yandere is like it originates in
yonder is
anime,
different.
and it's when either the boy or the girl will kill the person they're in love with or kill to keep them theirs.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So that's
There's a specific
Yeah.
anime where there's a pink-haired girl, and she is so in love with the other guy
Yuno
that he
Gakai.
actually imprisons the love interest, holding him hostage, kind of thing, and kills anyone that tries
Yeah.
to get it in the way of him.
Yeah, Mirai
So-
Nikki or
Anyway,
Future Diary.
So she's like, please, she goes, for your own safety, I highly suggest you take my offer, and I will give you literally a thousand lunar for it.
Okay, because the only
think
I would
of what you could do.
no, I'm not putting that on Samuel, although that would be pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna sell it to her. I want to get rid of that.
Yep. Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure if every woman in town was fighting over Samuel or whoever, it would cause deaths. And
Okay. The next one
cool
is
for Alex,
your
right?
basic gender bender ring.
Oh, what the?
So
now that,
yeah.
now that I am giving to Samuel.
Okay. So you're keeping it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samuel just gets all the torture.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and you also notice that there is a there is a baby cup. The baby cup, she says, this is called a tipsy cup. The tipsy cup, yeah, when you put any anything into it, be it like water, milk, whatever, it looks like it's for like a
It immediately turns
baby.
to
And
alcohol.
when you drink it, when you drink it, not only that, you get knocked out. Literally, think what happened to Vanika earlier with just one shot. So if you want to get drunk off your ass, then put some little water into this and a sip, and you're out.
I'll offer this as a present of Vlad. If I tell him what it is, vampires have trouble where they can't get drunk. Now we can.
Okay. She smiles and goes, actually, that might be something that he would enjoy, actually.
Wow.
He's pretty powerful, and so it might give him some stimulation.
Stimulation.
Okay.
Stimulation, sure.
All right.
Yeah, one of the cursed items I said he didn't put in the game. But I think it would have been pretty funny. Would be a condom of impotence.
Yes.
That's funny.
Okay. Let's see. How many more curse items?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay.
I'll be back. I have to use the restroom.
Okay.
Oh, girl.
All right. Okay. So one more. Okay. Okay. This one is a sleeping bag. And the
Nice.
sleeping bag has it where when you get into the sleeping bag and zip up, then it will magically transform the person into a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Yes.
That's cute. Oh, that's funny.
I'll sell that to her because I don't see a need for that.
Okay.
It might be adorable. You never know.
She gives you 50 lunar for it.
I've got my 2,000 lunar. I can have my fully upgraded armor now.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Okay, and now for magical items. How many magical items do you have?
2.
2. Okay, so 2 magical items. Right. Okay. 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 Okay, you have a gentleman's silk vest, and this will give you a +2 to your social rolls.
Ooh.
Oh, that's useful.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
Alright, and let's see here. Okay. Especially since you're a peacekeeper, so you're yeah on it. Okay. And okay. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, and you have a pouch, and she goes, this one is a duplicate pouch. So, give me one of your bullets that you give your bird.
All right, I hand it to her.
All right. She puts it into the pouch, and then she closes it up, and she shakes it, and then she opens it up, and there's 2, and then she puts it back in with both of them. She closes it, shakes it up, and opens it, and now there's 4. it doesn't work on Lunar, but it does work on other inanimate objects that are small size.
Nice.
Did you want to keep it or sell it?
I'll keep that. I have an idea.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I can-
think that's everything.
I can stick small amounts of food in there and duplicate it.
Yep. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about getting bullets for your bird.
No, I was thinking small amounts of food.
Oh yeah, for rations, food.
Yep.
Yep. Well, it works both ways, so you can feed both you and your pet.
Yep. It's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, by the way, you guys start to grumble in your stomachs, so your characters are hungry. So, are you guys
sure.
using your rations, or
I'm
I
gonna.
have 20 rations.
are you going over to the tavern to, or are you going to use your
You know,
rations?
we
or
did
go to the
try-
tavern?
Oh,
We did try to order some chicken, but I kind of got knocked the F out, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
well,
But we didn't get it. We didn't get to eat our chicken.
yeah.
I'm
So-
going to go do two things.
Yep.
I'm going to dump the ring in Samuel's hut,
Mhm.
and then we get to see Samantha tomorrow. And then I'm going to head over to the blacksmith and have 2,000 worth of armor made up.
Mm.
And that'll leave me 150 lunar.
All right.
Or no, 250 lunar, sorry.
Okay. So, Zen, what are you doing?
To use the bathroom.
Oh, whoops. Okay. So,
Just
Vanika,
fine.
what are you doing?
Well, I know I need to eat, but maybe. Dang. I have all this armor and stuff. Wrong one.
But
Only-
you could walk over to the tavern to get a feast, or you can eat some of your rations. You know.
Yeah, I probably feel like I deserve to go
Yeah, you
to the.
you guys fought a freaking Medusa and a giant spider.
Should go celebrate at the tavern.
Okay. So you tell them where you go.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm headed
going
to
the tavern and celebrating.
I'm heading to Samuel's
There
hut,
you go.
and I'm heading to the blacksmith shop.
All right. So you go.
That would have been
and-
nice to see.
All right. So you sit down.
I'm still blind, so I can't see nothing.
What do you mean? You're okay.
No, I'm still blind. I can't see. I can't see the screen. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I have you over at the tavern, and yeah, you're sitting in a seat, and Harmony comes up and goes, "Oh, I forgot your meal. Here you go." And so she gives you a meal. Do you ask for more, or what do you? Right now you're doing like the common meal kind of thing, you know, like the regular meal.
What is required? What is required of me? Like when your stomach's hungry, what is there like a required of how much food you have to eat, or?
Well, more or less, you just want to make sure that you don't starve to death, or have like a thirst, because especially with thirst, you know, like. You know, there's if you look in the penalty section of the chart, and let me see here. Okay, if you go to how to play, there's a penalty chart, and let's see here. The top part's combat penalties, such as blind, cold shot, covered target, grounded, and offhand, and then situation penalties. You have elements, illness. Illness is 1 round, rounds of damage.
I can see me. I can see myself.
Oh, you can?
I can see the screen now.
Nice.
What
Awesome.
the hell?
That's good.
Okay, so I think Well, but the screen just went
Yeah.
bye-bye again.
Aw,
Okay.
shoot.
Well, so I am. Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
can see it again. I would like some water.
okay.
I wanna make sure I drink plenty of
Yep.
water, like
She
the biggest glass you got for water,
she goes
please.
and gets it, and then she comes back.
And I'm gonna guzzle that down and
Okay.
ask for more, please.
Yep. All right, and let me get. Okay. So Samuel Hims is sleeping in his room. Here. Oh, whoops. That's not Samuel. Alright, where did I put Samuel? Come on. Ah, there he is. Alright, so Samuel's in his bed sleeping. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. Alright. So she comes back and she pours you a large glass of water. Okay.
Thank you kindly. And
Yep.
I start to drink that one slowly and
Alright,
just
and
keep drinking until it's gone.
she goes over to a corner, and Harmony plays a musical instrument. So you have some nice music, and
Woohoo.
she's singing, and she's not like a terrible singer at all. She's pretty good. So
Yay.
yep. Okay, so you're feasting, and let's go. Okay, so Hugh, you're up.
You're up.
So
You're up.
you're doing Mission Impossible here.
I'm sneaking into Samuel's cabin and leaving the ring on his bedstand.
Okay. So the
10.
door. Okay, you rolled a 10?
I rolled a nat 10.
Nice. Yep, you managed to sneak in, and so.
Uh-oh.
So you plan it?
Yep.
Okay. And so then you sneak out? Okay.
This is a first for Samantha.
Alright, and where do you go to the tavern?
No, I go to the blacksmith shop and upgrade my armor to 2,000.
Nice.
I'll go.
What the hell did I just miss? I just
I'll
came
go
back just now.
to the blacksmith.
Yep. Hugh just snuck in with a perfect 10 into Samuel's little shack, and he planted the ring for Samuel. So he switched out a normal ring for the special curse ring.
Oh, so he's gonna eventually put that thing on then,
Yeah.
right?
And then he'll
Okay.
be, instead of Sam, he'll be Samantha, or whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
Make sure he's got big old boobies. I'm just kidding.
Okay. You're going where's then?
The blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Okay. We'll take you over there. Let's see here. Okay. Are you able to see again, Vanika?
I don't even know if I want to join.
We're gonna have to stop soon, though. It is 9 o'clock.
Oh, 9 o'clock? Okay.
Oh, shoot,
yeah,
it's
we
9:06 already.
Yeah, we went over. Okay, so we
Oopsies.
call it here, and you guys do your upgrade?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think both. Let's see. So I think both of you probably have enough to upgrade Mac. Let's see. So you each have a thou. So
I have 1750.
yeah,
I
have-
have 1220.
12, 20.
I have 2,319.
Yeah. He
Probably
saved up.
because he doesn't hold on to things like we did.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we like to prank people the most.
Right.
Okay.
What do you think prankster is in my flaws?
So Hugh maxed out all of his armor, and how much armor are you going to be maxing out?
Sorry, what's the max of them again?
500 each. So you have over a thou, so you can max out like a armor set if you want.
Okay. I'll, let's see. Is it 500 each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can use your lunar to increase what you have so far and max them out.
Okay. Okay.
Here, let me see here.
I'll upgrade
Yeah, because
the gloves and the breastplate.
okay. To max or
By
what?
mm, actually, hold on. Can I get all of them to 100?
Yeah, you could do that easily. Because you
Yeah,
have
because that would just be 1, 2, 3, 4.
so that would be
400?
400. Yeah, that would be 400. And so let's see here. But you forget that you already have like plus 10, so you don't even need that much on it. Let me see. So okay. 400 minus 10. That's 390. So if you put 390 into each, then you would get 400.
Hmm. But I just want to get them all to 100.
Oh, 100? Okay. So
Yeah.
then that would be 90 each.
Okay.
Okay. 90. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me see here. 90 times 5. So you would be spending 450 lunar
All right.
to get it. Yep. Okay, so and you have how much lunar?
I have 1220.
1220 minus 450. You have 770 lunar left.
Okay.
Okay, I have a calculator here.
Alrighty.
Okay. So all you have to do is just add a 0 next to
So
each of the.
armor defense in all would be.
Well, let's see here. 100 times 5, so 500.
5 question mark? I have gloves, helmet, leggings, and breastplate.
Yeah.
That's 4. Am I missing something?
Oh wait. Oh okay. So 400. Sorry. Wait a minute.
360.
Let me redo that then. Okay. So.
Is it 360? 90 times 4 is 360.
4 equals 360, and so 1220. So 12.
What if
20
all of
minus
them are?
360
Yeah.
equals
What if all of them are level 100?
860. Yeah, so you have 800 and yeah, I think 860 lunar. I think.
Okay.
That's right. I have a little bit of a numeral dyslexia
So it's
problem.
400 defense in all, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So. Yeah, you have 400. You can take up to 400 damage before it actually hits your flesh. So.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Can I go to the blacksmith and do that too?
Yeah. So you're gonna join, and then we will then we shall call it after this. So. Okay. So you eat up. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And so you head on over, and you join them. Okay.
And spend 360 for my armor, my helmet, gauntlet,
Yeah.
leggings, and boots to upgrade.
Oh, whoops. Not on top. There we go. Alright.
And I have the quicken boots, so what would it do to my quicken boots?
Oh, the leggings goes over your footwear, so it's not part of your. It's not, you know, like, it doesn't have any like armor defense, but it will still allow you to run fast. So
Well,
How much lunar did you say I had left?
800 and
860 lunar.
Okay.
Okay. And
upgrade the quicken boots too. That would be separate from the armor.
So
Or
think of
what?
it this way: the footwear will actually like wrap around whatever it is that you're wearing, kind of thing,
Okay.
to protect your feet and also your legs, part of the legging.
So the armory,
Yeah.
the blacksmith is
Mhm.
only able to do all that, but the quicken boots I can't upgrade, or
No, not able to upgrade.
okay.
But
Is there somewhere I'll figure that out later. So
Okay.
I need a,
I want
I
to
need
go and upgrade my dual pistols and cancer daggers.
Okay, that will be with Frank.
Okay.
So
Okay,
maybe-
so Hugh, your armor is all set, and so
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so
And I filled out the character sheet.
nice.
I've got 270 HP. I took Calm Voice, Music of the Night, and Wicked Return.
Nice.
nice.
Okay.
I'm just going to go with atomic daggers for the name of them. I feel like that just sounds more normal for it.
Yeah. Atomic daggers. Okay. Yeah, much
Yeah.
better than cancer. Yeah.
Right. And I'm taking 360 lunar away from my 1750, right?
So that's how much you're spending on your armor.
Yeah, I wanted to do that 100 too, well the 90,
Okay.
because I already had the 10, right?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
just 90.
Sebastian, out.
Oh, are you gonna upgrade your blades at all?
Yeah, that's what I was going to Frank's for.
Oh no, I'm talking
What?
to Vanika. Vanika, are you
Oh.
upgrading your katanas?
Didn't I already do that? Mine already got.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Well, you could upgrade
What?
up to the max of 200 each.
60. I'm at 1390. Where did I'm trying to. I remember something made it
Then
nice and.
you
did
can
I?
upgrade here with Alex your knives. It's your guns that have to go to Frank. So.
Where the hell
Sebastian,
did I
out of my
put that?
room. You are such a pain in the butt, kid.
Kids.
Your cousin?
Yeah, well, nephew.
Nephew. Yeah. So
He's
your
a little
blades can be upgraded here, Zen. So Alex
Okay.
can do it.
Including the spectral daggers?
Not the spectral. That would be Father Knight.
Okay.
So,
Well, I want to up dual pistols and atomic daggers, both to
Okay.
200.
he can upgrade your atomic daggers, but you'll have to go to Frank to upgrade the pistols. Right.
Did I not?
You mean to Father Knight.
Okay. Alright, so with the atomic daggers, so you're
I want to up normal dual pistols and atomic daggers, both to 200.
the atomic daggers is not spectral, right? It's normal daggers.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a normal one.
On it. So you have 860, so you could actually literally max out your daggers to 200.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I want to do normal dual pistols and the atomic daggers,
Yeah.
both up to 200, and then I'm gonna up the spectral ones with Father Knight to that as well,
Minus.
because I technically can upgrade all of them.
Okay, so if you do 190, okay, so 190 times 2, so out of 860, if you minus off 380, then that will give you 200 each on your daggers.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
I,
860
you know,
And then I have to,
minus
and then you said I have to go to Father Knight to get the
All right.
spectrals.
Yeah, so you have 480. I think that's right, right?
80 lunar left.
480
480?
Yeah, 480.
Okay.
So,
You're like breaking up.
okay. So how's it going, Vanika?
okay, so I'm looking over my notes, and I think I upgraded the spectral plate. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I put 10 lunar each. Upgraded 2 swords.
Yeah. So let's see. How much lunar would you like to spend?
Okay, so I think according to this, like I said, I think I upgraded only the
Sebastian,
spectral
stop.
blades.
Yeah. With Father Knight.
So I need. So I need to upgrade. Did I not upgrade my katana swords at all?
Well, I thought you did actually. Didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not. That's the problem. I don't. I
Gotta
don't
make
know.
sure to like go in and edit when you do upgrades on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says
Hey,
I
can you
upgraded
move
2
my character
swords, but
to Father Knight?
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
do.
know which. I don't know which sword I
spectral
upgraded. If it
daggers?
was spectral.
I mean, spectral
or-
pistols. Sorry.
So you're going to Frank?
To Father Knight
Oh, Father-
to upgrade my spectral
Spectral?
dual pistols.
Okay.
Their max is also 200, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to up them to that as well.
Okay.
I want all my weapons maxed.
All right. So.
What swords did I? We started at the beginning, but what did I up?
Okay.
Maybe
so
I did upgrade at the
spectral
beginning.
weapon. What is your spectral weapon at currently, Zen?
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So 200 minus 15. So you got 185 left, and you had 400 and what?
Nice.
How much lunar do you have?
You're breaking up a whole bunch.
How much lunar do you have
Right.
left? 400 and what?
I had 480.
480? Okay, so...
Yeah. You said you just said that I now have 185 left. After upping the dual pistols.
Actually,
The spectral ones.
yeah, if you upgrade, you'll have 290. So you'll have 295 with upgrading the spectral pistol. Are you doing both?
Yeah, I'm upping them to the 200.
Okay, so you got 295, 200, 185. So 295
Huh?
minus you have 110 lunar left after getting both your special guns upgraded.
And no offense, that's kind of why I have more money than both of you, because I don't have to upgrade a weapon.
Yep. Yeah, he's a peacekeeper. So he only had to worry about armor on it.
Cool.
Right, simple.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think I'm pretty
So I-
good on that then.
Okay.
So my weapons are all maxed out.
Except
I have
for your
400 in total for armor.
okay. Except for your actual physical guns on it. Those are
The
still
normal
not,
dual pistols I upgraded.
I thought you were doing the Spectre.
I did all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, I did all of my weapons. So the normal dual pistols, the spectral ones, and the atomic daggers.
You had enough for the atomic daggers. Did you want Father Knight or did you want Frank for it? Because you're kind of short on. So do you want physical or do you want Spectre? Because you only had enough to upgrade. You have two weapons each on them. So
I have 3.
no. What I'm
Well,
saying is
wait.
you upgraded your atomic dual daggers, right? And then you
Yeah.
went over and you had a choice of going to Father Knight or going over to Frank, and then you spent the rest of your money. Right now you're at 170. No, 110. 110 lunar. So, did you want like the physical, or did you want the spectral to be upgraded?
I guess we had the spectral. I could have swore that since I had 1220 in all, I went to do the dual pistols, the spectral ones, and the atomic daggers.
Yeah, you spent money for the atomic daggers, and then you had like four something to work with, and then when you went to do the spectral, then that ate up most of your remaining lunar on it. So you're now at 110 after it. So you're a little bit short. Did you want to go to Frank to upgrade your because you could probably like split like 50 to upgrade your physical guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
But wouldn't that just up my thing to
I won't.
200 regardless because I have it at 120
Oh, wait a
currently?
minute. You do? Okay, yeah. So that should. Yeah. So I think you have
Yeah,
enough
so it would
to
be
do
at
it.
max.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
let's see here. So you had 100. You have 150 on your physical?
120 on the
120.
daggers. I mean on the normal pistols.
Okay. Alright, so 120. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, so in order to get. Okay, so if you
Wouldn't I just
spend.
have 10 lunar left?
Okay, so if you spend.
Because if I did 50 each for them,
Yeah.
that would ups
that
them
would
to
up it.
200. So I only have 10
Yeah.
left.
Okay, yep.
Nice.
Yep, so you have 10 lunar.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm pretty good on that since the armor and weapons are now upgraded.
Yeah.
And then once we go through the points, then I'll upgrade other stuff
Okay.
from that.
How's it going, Vanika?
I am like so dead in the water right now.
Dead in the water?
Okay, so I also remember that we were given something. We were given 2 weapons
Mhm.
of choice, and
Yep.
I have not chosen those yet.
Okay. So
And
you want to do that?
I've only chosen one basic item. I think we're supposed to choose 4 basic items.
4 basic items. Yeah.
Is that right? Four, I need to choose, so four, but I need to choose three more basic items and then,
Oh,
and then
I think it's three because with Zen she fought Bloody Mary and had an encounter with her and survived it, and so she got like an extra basic item.
okay,
So it's
yeah, 'cause I
three.
have here two basic, two
Yeah.
weapons, two curse, one
Mhm.
magic, and then this side it says two basic, two armor, two curse, and lore, 50 lore, so maybe is it one basic then?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Let's see.
I have
I'll
a
just change it to,
question.
Yep.
so I need
Is
two
the
more.
Inferno Gem technically considered a magical item?
Mm, well, what? Let's see. Actually, it's more of a it's more of a it's a signal to the Inferno that you're an ally, so that they don't go and cook you. So I don't think it's a magical. It doesn't have any powers. It's just more in
Okay.
lines to show, do not kill me. I'm an ally.
Yep.
Okay. What did you say I could do with the armor scrap again?
Oh, you can sell it to Alex and get per scrap 10 because it's a basic starting item of 10 on them.
I'll go ahead and sell my armor scrap to him for 10.
Okay. Yep. So you only have
So
one,
then I'll
or
have.
how many scraps?
I
of
only
armor
have one.
Okay. Yep. So you get.
I
10
only
there.
had one because I had a repeat
Yep.
extra armor.
Okay. So you have 20 lunar. Okay.
Yeah.
So Vanika. Okay. So let's see. What what was your armor at?
So what now?
What do you have for armor at current? Let's see.
Helmet, gauntlet, breastplate, and legging boots.
Let me see here. Okay. And you have 175 lunar.
Okay, so I had 1750 and I decided to
17.
upgrade them to 100
Okay.
and use 360 to lunar to do it.
Let's see. 1750, and you upgraded.
Put me at 1390.
So with armor, try to place the armor going downward. That way you can add, or more lines actually, right next to breastplate, put how much it protects you. Like that you're adding to it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. So
I have armor total above them, and then I have the amount each one
yeah.
defends me.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
I need to do that. That's
breastplate,
something
it would
I've
be
not done yet.
minus 10 or like plus 10, kind of thing. So you keep track of how much you're adding to each, and it does like a max of 200.
Yeah.
So
I actually don't know why the heck I didn't do that, but didn't I?
Yep.
I'm wondering if I already tried upgrading my breastplate before.
well,
I don't know. I don't remember.
we're actually recording this, so what you could do is you could watch the videos and then keep track that way on it. So if you watch the
Yeah.
video, then you're able to.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, why the heck I don't pay attention?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I know
So
that you at least have like plus 10 because that's the starting package of each armor.
Yeah,
on it.
plus 10. Plus 10 for each.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
And then you could use your lunar to upgrade your armor on it. So.
Yeah, I keep thinking there's something like I used just a little bit of. I think last time I used just a little bit of lunar for something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna call it for tonight. But I'm gonna help Vanika with hers, and yeah. Do you need any help with your talents, Zen?
Yeah, gotta do the point things.
Yeah, because you get 100 points to upgrade your talents.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.